Close the door. Close my door.
Am I live? Am I live?
Says live.
Okay. All right.
You just went dark.
See, sorry about that. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Uh, all right. I'm back, y'all. Am I back? Am I back? So, hey, how y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. This is the pilot to what I've been talking about. We're going to wait for to enter with us. I wonder if we're being delayed right now.
Say that again.
I wonder if we're being delayed.
Mm.
So let's just give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. All right. This would be a great opportunity for you to go and share.
Let
Since we
me
have
see
a
what's happening.
moment.
Let's see here.
Because I'm seeing it. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Are you sharing?
Yeah, I
Welcome
don't
in.
see you.
Let us know that you're here. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Are you sharing?
Yeah, I don't see you.
Let us know that you're here. You don't see it on my page? Are you doing it? Got my own feedback. You don't see it on my page? No, you don't see it? I think he may be frozen.
Yes, he
Anyhow,
may be a little frozen.
right. I think that's what's going on. So excuse us, we're having a little technical difficulty, but welcome all in. Everybody, welcome
Hey,
in. Most of you guys know who I am. My name is Arlene, CEO of Insatiable Accessories, and now piloting Insatiable Nights. So this is a forum where we get together and we talk everyday topics and common sense. So once you come in, please, you have to mentally sign the disclaimer. I am certified in nothing but common sense. Okay? So if you guys want some advice, I'll be glad to give it. But remember, I'm only certified in common sense. So welcome in, come chat with us. I would like to introduce you to my co-host. We're gonna start here with Destiny.
Hi,
Destiny,
everybody.
thank you, Kai. Right, so Destiny is a very good friend of mine, long time life friend, and I included her in on this forum because she's my personal Miss Cleo. Okay. She specializes in common sense and has some great foresight. Marvin here is still frozen. Marvin, are you frozen?
Not to where I'm looking at it. Nah.
On the screen, you're frozen. I have no idea
Yeah,
why.
yeah, not to me. I don't know what's going on.
Here we go. I wonder if it's something with the forum. But anyhow, we can hear you until this thing corrects itself. So Marvin is also a friend of mine, and I chose people that I hold in high regard. So these two I hold in high regard. Marvin is our resident spiritual activist and also a writer. So he as well has great opinions and foresight. And add a little man candy to the stage.
Cut it out.
So
Cut it out.
so you guys, please, you can add what I have said. Marvin, would you like to continue on? Introduce yourself.
That was beautiful. I appreciate it. Thanks for the respect and the definite.
Destiny,
Am
would
I
you as
still
well?
frozen or is it still frozen or
Say it again.
am I still frozen on your end or what? Or
Yes, I have no idea why.
you want me to re-enter? Maybe leave out, come back in.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Exit and come back in. In the meantime, Destiny, would you like to add anything to your description?
Well, I'm just going to say that I am qualified in all these opinions y'all gonna get, honey. All of these opinions that are all mine. That's it. That's the only thing I'm qualified in.
Better. Marvin is unfrozen. Yay!
There we go. There we go.
Right, right. Okay, so if you guys are coming in, please comment. We cannot see who is in here yet. Comment, say hello. You are always welcome to add to the discussion. We would love to hear from you. Tonight we are discussing, because we wanted to start with light. We are all very opinionated. We know how we can get in conversation with each other. So we wanted to start off light for you guys. Tonight's discussion, let me put it up here for you to see. What are considered good qualities in a mate? This is the discussion. Also, let me not forget to mention that everyone coming in, we're going to do a little bit of trivia, little Valentine trivia, little Black history trivia. So come on in. There are prizes to be won. So now, lady and
That's
gentlemen,
right. Black
who
History
wants to
Month.
take this lead right here? Who wants to set
Take
it off? What are considered some good qualities in the mate?
I'm gonna
good
let
com-
Marvin go. Let's let Marvin go.
okay, good qualities in a mate for me is honesty, loyalty, uh, transparency. Those are essential to me as far as when I'm connecting. Uh, but it runs deep. Those are things on the surface, but as the relationship goes on, it gets deeper. So, but on the surface, you want to connect with somebody that you could trust. You could trust. I think trust. Yeah.
All right, Destiny.
Um, I would say I would mirror a lot of what Marvin says, but being probably I don't know if I'm the oldest one on the panel. I don't really expect that right off the bat. Like how some people get into a relationship and in 2, 3 months you're in love already. I don't expect that. I don't expect that because I've only known you for a couple of months, I can't love you yet. I can't trust you yet. So while eventually I would like all the things that Marvin was speaking of, I think it's gonna take me a little time to get there because Connie, I've been around this block like 100 times. I've been seeing some things, done some things, and know that I'm not gonna just give my trust away to someone in a few months. I'm not giving loyalty. I'm not giving loyalty to anyone because I'm not even loyal to myself when it comes to certain things. Because I might want to eat this and eat something else. I might,
Okay.
I don't know. I really don't. I really don't want to say I am concrete on a lot of things. I'm flexible on a lot of these things until the relationship has developed to a longer time frame. What
Okay.
about you, darling?
See, I'm about to
Let me
jump
just say
in.
something before D. Before you start, let me just say I believe trust and love are two different things, though. You can trust a person and not have to fall in love. I mean, and I think it's important for in a relationship to flourish. You have to give in and trust. If you holding back, then how can you flourish in a relationship in the beginning? How can you expect to follow the path of a true connection if you're not willing to give up yourself and trust? That's why relationships don't work because in the beginning people are afraid to give themselves. So it's like everybody's holding back, and then you expect things to happen. Nah, it's not going to happen unless you trust. Unless you know how that game where you fall back and you believe in somebody's going to catch you when you fall back. That's love. I mean, that's not love. I mean, that's a relationship. And I think that's separate from love. Love is a totally different thing. You got to trust a person first. Go ahead, D. I'm sorry.
Okay. That those are all very good points. But I'm gonna add to what y'all said. For me, it's always trust, it's always transparency. But we're talking about in a mate, someone you can see yourself settling down with, right? So y'all forgot to go even further. What about a provider, a nurturer? Huh? Did we forget those things? Because I know for us now, Destiny, I know you mentioned you think you're the oldest one there. No, you're not.
Okay.
Because y'all two are the same age.
but
So
Okay.
nobody's
but
Yeah.
older. I'm the
but
youngest.
I said it goes deeper. I said it goes deeper than on what's on the surface. You want that spiritual connection too. You want a sexual connection. All those things matter. You want a mental connection. But all that
So
takes time and all that takes trust and all that
Well,
takes
what Darlene has to say. Let me hear what she thinks is
well,
her.
those are two. So I'm taking from the beginning because we forgot the attraction aspect of it all, right? What are you attracted to? What brings you in to that person to want to get to know them, right?
you asking the question.
I'm gonna ask the question. What brings you in? What attracts your spirit, Mr. Activist?
Well, I mean, it's always sexual. The initial attraction for me, I think for most human beings is I mean, yeah, for most human beings, it's sexual.
Of
Now,
course,
if you
physical.
yeah, you look at a person and you like, okay, it's a physical attraction. That's
Yeah,
just natural.
physical attractions are what pulls you in.
Yeah,
Now, do do or should I say who you're physically attracted to? Does that most of the time equal? Does that person most of the time have those qualities that you're looking for? What say you?
That's what I said. That's what happens, and that's what happens out now. That's where you have to give of yourself and trust that everything doesn't fall into place. That spiritual connection. Sometimes you
Right. So
can make a
that's where we get
spiritual
into it.
connection
Okay. Let's make it more simple. Marvin, as a man, what are you physically attracted to in a woman?
in a woman.
Just physically.
Physically, well, man, I personally, I'm a foot guy. Like I love women with pretty toes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, if you got some pretty toes, you got me. You know what I mean? So, and then everything else, smile, the tits, the ass, all those other things. But
Okay.
yeah,
So with those, how many times in life would you say those physical qualities matched up with those spiritual qualities that you're looking for?
it's hard because a lot of times, like I was saying earlier, you gotta give of yourself. You have to trust. And a lot of times in a relationship, nobody's willing to give of themselves or trust. They're willing to give of themselves physically and share that sexual and physical connection, but to really give of themselves and trust the person and give, it's a wall, and you got to break down that wall, and it's tough. It's tough, and even if you get through a little bit through the relationship, there's still a little bit of a wall. There's still things that she's not willing to share herself, and that you're not willing to share out of fear. So it's a struggle. It's a struggle with relationships.
Right. Okay. So the point that I was trying to get to is that everybody has a type,
Yeah, no doubt.
right? Whether we like to admit it or not, everybody has a type.
That's a
And if
fact.
you get down to the nitty gritty, your type
What's
don't
Stacy?
have
Stacy, what's your type?
quality.
What's Stacy's type? I want to hear Stacy's type.
Let's start with Stacy.
Put her
My
on the hot
type,
seat. You got me
no,
sweating over here.
it's not a hot seat. It's not a hot seat.
Okay.
My
All right.
type is an intelligent man with nice teeth and just nice teeth. I like a nice smile and I like intelligence in a person.
Simple.
That what pulls me in is the intelligence. Physically, I don't think I have a type. I can be with someone who's just intelligent and kind.
She
So you
said
never see a person.
intelligent and kind. He had jacked up teeth.
No, but I'm saying. So
I mean,
I'm
I
saying.
the dentist, honey, I can work around that.
Lies. Lies you tell. I
But I
know.
like this is what I like. This is what would attract me physically because plenty of times when I'm physically attracted to someone, it's not because I've seen them, but it's because I've heard them, and now I turn around. I'm already attracted by what I heard.
But then let me tell
So
you what
now
turns
let me
you off.
look.
Let me tell you what turns you off.
What?
When they open their mouth and you see those cold teeth,
Oh no, yes,
and then
yes.
you're like, oh my God, he don't take care of himself. He got a disease body, and then you're out. So don't act
Yo, you,
like if
yo,
he
you know
keep
what's
up that
crazy?
stuff.
That's true.
Yo,
That's
you know
true.
what's funny, D? When you say that though, like this COVID thing is really made it like who is it? Because everybody's wearing a mask, and you walk up on somebody, you see the eyes, and you like, you know what? She got some pretty eyes. Then they move that mask, and you like, oh, hold up.
Yep.
So
Put that.
yeah, what's that? So that mask kind of hides a lot. You
But
see,
did you hear
It
me
got to come
say
down eventually.
intelligence and a nice
yeah,
smile? Because
yeah,
once that mask comes down and they have cold fatigue, I
yeah.
mean, they're gonna get friend zoned because I'm attracted to, like everyone else, I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to, and I would like someone that I know self cares. You know,
No
I'm
doubt.
I'm I'm putting time into caring for myself. I'm putting time into brushing these teeth every day. I would like you to at least be doing the same. I would like to at least be equally yoked on
So,
certain levels.
so that goes in your list of qualities of a good mate.
Yes, it does.
See, we're forgetting
It's a
things.
very long list. It's a very long list. I
No
didn't
doubt.
say everything that Marvin sees in a person is what I want. It goes along with some of the things, but trust isn't necessarily up there in the beginning, because right in the beginning, because a person's going to teach me how trusting they are and how much I could trust them. I'm not just gonna walk into a relationship and say, "Oh, I gotta be able to trust you." And if I'm not able to trust, no, I'm gonna watch you first, see if you're trustworthy and if you're worth my time. Like I had time. I have this time factor. You know what I'm saying? Gotta put this time in, because I'm not just gonna give my trust away to anyone. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that
But
at
see, that's
all.
what makes it, sometimes it don't make it fun. I think the risk in falling for a person is when you just go all out in the beginning. If that's what you want, if that's your automatic plan and your path is a mate, then you should, if you really want to have fun and you got it, I think you should just give up yourself in the beginning, take the risk. It's just like any other what they call it, when you bungee jump or you do all those things. It's like the thrill, the thrill of the ride. So why
Okay,
Exactly.
Marvin,
why
you out
hold
there
back?
working. We can see that. Let's ask Darlene. I want to know what she thinks she's
But
looking
I'm
for, because as
good.
my friend, I know what she thinks, what she says, and what she's looking for are two different things. Okay, go ahead, girl.
Stop
Let me
it.
hear
First
it.
of all, this is where we split. Because yes, I agree with you, but I agree with Marvin as well. You cannot fall for someone if you don't allow yourself to be open. So I work opposite. You get all my trust in the beginning.
Hmm.
And then when you prove to me that I can't trust you, it goes down.
Yeah. Hmm. You
You
can't
can't
be
fall in.
afraid to fall. Yeah.
Exactly. You
You
can't
can't
fall
be
in love
afraid to
if
fall.
you
You can't.
hold
You
it back.
can't. Yeah. You can't. You can't walk to the top. You can't jump off a mountain. And with a parachute without getting to the top of the mountain first. You can't just look up there with your parachute on your back, going, "Damn, I think we could. I think I could." Nah, you gotta go up there and you gotta jump, and that's what a relationship is all
Um,
about. A relationship is is jumping and taking the risk and see what happens and deal with it afterwards and learn from it, the mistakes, whatever you go through. But if you don't jump, you don't go up there, take the chance, then what do you have? You're just standing
I
there,
don't,
like,
I don't necessarily agree. There are many
no
paths
doubt.
to to one to to a destination, and I'm not going to judge anyone on how they get to the destination. But the way I want to get to the destination is not definitely is not the way that Marvin wants to get to the destination, and it's definitely not the way that Darlene wants to get to the destination. So it is what it is.
No doubt, no doubt.
I
I also think
personally am
too.
not a trusting person. I'm not just going to hand you my trust. I'm not that kind of person. Obviously, you feel differently, and I respect that. But Darlene, I'm waiting to hear. Th- Girl, throw some verbs in there. I ain't heard nothing yet.
What? Okay. What's my type?
Yes. What is your type?
So here's the problem. My type don't usually like me.
Woo!
So I like me a chocolate man.
Hmm.
I like some dark skin and some pretty teeth. That's about it. I mean, I'm not I'm not too specific.
Hold
But
on. I got a Kit Kat bar. That's what I need.
that's why I love chocolate. But no, seriously.
Black is back. Oh man, we gonna win.
I
Yeah.
don't know when light skin was in, these damn Chris Browns or whatever. But
You don't leave the
that's what
Chris
I
Yeah.
Browns.
prefer. That's what I
Let
prefer.
them get them.
See, Stacy thinks my type is different because I always end up with a different type.
She always
But it
ends
just
up with a
so
Chris Brown, so I don't understand. You must go
because
sound
it
out.
just so happens that my type don't necessarily like me, and then you end up with the type that appreciates you more.
Okay.
I could dig that. I can understand.
So that's what happens. Um, yeah, I won't get too much into that. Let's go.
Okay, and on that, yeah, yeah. Yo,
That's what happens. So I might have to retract some statements that I have said in the past. Getting on men
that's
and
real
their
talk.
type.
That's real talk. Nah, that's real talk. That's real talk. But also too important, and considering a good mate is belief in yourself. You know, I think it's important that person has, you know, that inner strength and believes in their powers and their ability to do things, and not looking for somebody to support them, you know, in any way. You know,
So
you
you
want
need
somebody that has that,
independence. You
huh?
need somebody with
Yeah, believe, yeah, independent, yeah.
and
That's important.
drive.
Say that again.
Drive. You need somebody with
Yeah,
drive.
that's yeah.
I listen. I'm
So let's hear from someone. Let's hear from someone else who's in this, who's out there, and what do they think?
I
Invite
think y'all
someone
are
else to the
scared to
panel.
tap in. Tap in. Whoever's looking from the outside, come on in. Speak your
Okay.
mind.
But yeah,
Well,
that's
let me give Marvin a scenario. So what if you came upon a young lady that had the perfect toes, and she gets them done religiously every week, and she's attractive.
yeah.
She's attractive. You're attracted to her,
Yeah.
and she says, "Oh, I don't know if I really want to be in a relationship right now because I've had a few, and it hasn't necessarily gone the way that it's supposed to go, but you're feeling her. What do you do? Because she said she's not really looking for a relationship. What do you do? Do
Well,
you even hear that she said
personally,
she's not looking for a relationship, or
yeah.
you're just gonna go
Okay,
off the fact that
now,
you're attracted to her?
yeah. Okay, that's again. We talking, you know, just a scenario. Because personally, I'm not looking for a stable relationship like that. So it wouldn't even phase me, her saying it. But in the scenario that you saying, if I was looking for a relationship and I came across a woman I thought that was the one, and she said that she wasn't ready, and I would have to accept that. I would respect her. I would respect that, and it would be, you know, tough to move on. But if she's not ready, then what what purpose do we have together? If I'm looking for that relationship, that stable relationship, you know, so he doesn't want to go any further than other than whatever we have at that point, sexual, and you know, just going out and having fun. I'm gonna let her go. I'm gonna let her move on. But personally, my personal life at this point, I, you know, I'm not looking for a stable relationship. I'm just, you know, connecting with spiritual, beautiful
Or
women and, you know, having fun. You know,
I love how he says that. You see how
right
beautiful
to
he put that? I'm just connecting with some beautiful women. He out there hitting them drawers.
say that again. I didn't hear you.
Out there hitting them drawers.
And he's bringing.
Nah.
Notice how he just crawled all over me and told me all about trust, honey.
No,
Notice
but I'm
how
saying if
my lack of trust
when the
was the
time,
biggest thing. Because if you're out there, honey, hitting them drawers, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what you feel like you need in your life
yeah,
right now. And I'm not
yeah,
bringing
yeah.
trust into a relationship where it's
Nah,
sexual.
that's not. But that's not. Those are different types of relationships. When you're talking about looking for a mate, when you're just looking for a sexual partner or somebody just to have fun with,
I asked
those
specifically
are
about a mate,
those are.
and you
You know what I'm
gave
saying?
me the
Those are
answer
short
that you're doing
term.
right now.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
I specifically asked you, my
Yeah,
question was, what if you're out there looking
yeah,
for a woman? You saw one with perfect feet, whatever you consider that to be.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
she's saying to you, listen,
Hold up, y'all. Let me apologize right now. Hold up. Because
yes,
I'm
Wow.
ma'am.
getting messages just now that nobody sees us. And I'm like, why nobody sees us? Like, what? Where the view is
Get
at?
out of here.
I had to change my privacy setting. My privacy was not set for the public.
Wow.
Girl,
Oh yeah, I am
you don't
so
have me in here for
sorry.
30 minutes giving my
Ah!
knowledge, and ain't nobody can see it.
Oh,
Hey
man.
Toya.
Wow.
Thank you for putting me on. You
I,
see?
I gave some of my best stuff right there.
Oh,
We're gonna have to do it over. We're gonna do it over. It's okay.
You can't, we could try to recreate magic.
well,
It's hard to
Toya is
recreate
in
magic.
here. Let's hear what Toya thinks.
Okay, so this is why
She
I
ain't hear
say
nothing.
I cannot
Because
be
somebody didn't have
hard.
us public. She ain't hear anything.
So here we go. I can't be in
Wow.
charge of this tech stuff. Listen.
Wow.
Okay, listen.
Wow.
The topic is what are the good qualities in a mate? We done said a whole lot of stuff and
Wow.
nobody's here. I'm sorry. So listen.
Wow.
You see, look. About to tear me a new one. Oh my God.
Wow.
All right. So I'm starting over. Again, I apologize. So this is the topic. We only doing this so we could start out light, right? Because we are all very opinionated. And this is the Valentine's week, right? So what are some of the qualities in a mate? Right. So that's what we started off with. And we kind of branched out here. Right. So Marvin, he said some good points, qualities he's looking for. Now, Marvin, let me reintroduce everybody. Marvin is our resident spiritual activist. Okay, he's someone I hold in high regard. He is a writer, so very intelligent man. We have here, or you got some eye candy. You're welcome. You're very
Cut
welcome.
it out. Cut
I
it
look
out.
out for y'all. Yeah, understand.
Cut it out.
Then we have my bestest friend Stacy here. She's our resident Miss Cleo. She's kind of know all, see all. Even though I'm like, Stacey, we have to trust people. There can be good. She's like, okay, unicorn dust and fairies and rainbows and shit.
I'm gonna be over here.
She
I'm gonna wait for
she
you when you get back from that journey. I'll be right here.
is
So I'll be right here.
99.8% right. Okay. So there you go. And yeah, I know who I am, CEO of Insatiable Accessories. And listen, coming in here, we just chatting common sense. If you want advice, we will be happy to give it to you.
So, like,
Sign a
I
disclaimer
could,
that
I could do a, hey, D, I could go through a quick, you want to just recap, real quick what we talked about so this
yeah,
way,
I'm just letting everybody know if anybody wants relationship advice, life advice, sign the disclaimer. We are certified in nothing but common sense. So don't
And
go out and do
opinions.
something that I said I would do because I would do it. I have done a whole lot. That doesn't mean that you should do it. I'm just saying this is what I would do. If you want to follow my advice, sis, do you. All right, so now what are the qualities? Some good qualities in the mate. Marvin's gonna recap what he said because I had us all here for a long time talking to ourselves.
oh man, yeah, we got to recreate the magic. We was on we was on the flow too. We was flowing. We just knew we was out in the universe.
I was like,
Man.
where's my viewers at?
We was
Welcome
like,
in,
man, we out
y'all.
there.
Listen, feel free to add to the conversation. We want to hear your thoughts. Add to the
Yeah, but
conversation. I'm also doing some trivia. So let's get these numbers up. Like and share. Feel free to like and share. So go ahead, Marvin. Set it off again.
yeah, I was just saying, like, for me, it's about trust and loyalty and connecting with a mate, and not being afraid to take that chance on not falling in love. If that's what your goal is, if you're looking for someone that you want to plan a future with, then you have to give up your all in the beginning. You can't hold back. And a lot of, I think, relationships are doomed from the beginning because a lot of times nobody's willing to trust. And and that game, like I spoke of earlier, where you fall back, let somebody catch you. Nobody's willing to fall back and trust somebody going to catch them. Everybody's got their wall up, their defenses up, and that's why most relationships don't materialize. If that's what you're looking for, you're looking for that mate that you're gonna, to pick a fence and
Exactly.
kids and the future.
Exactly. And I think this is the problem that we run across when we're on the other side of life. Because all of us here are over 40 now. We're on that other side of life. So we've been through a lot. We've been hurt. We've been lied to. We've been cheated on. We've been used. We've been through a lot. So at this point in our lives, like Miss Destiny over here, is not going to all out trust. But this is where I differ and I agree with Marvin, because to truly be in love, you have to take a leap of faith and be willing to just jump out there. Don't hold the newest person accountable for what the others have done. I truly believe in never letting anybody change the fabric of who you are. So if you've always been that trusting person, be that trusting person. But you're going to be wise from now on. You're going to see those signs and you're going to bail out when it's time to bail out. But every new person deserves that trust until they give you a reason not to.
Well, I don't know if I'm necessarily looking for love. I don't know if I'm necessarily looking for. I don't know if I'm necessarily out there for that. So, yes, like Toya is saying, she would prefer a compassionate person. I would also prefer a compassionate person. But I don't know if just because you're compassionate, you have nice teeth, I'm attracted to you, means that I'm gonna bring my trust and love to the table. These are not the things that you get up front from me, honey.
Well, that's
These
where
are not the things that I'm putting on the table and going, there you go.
that's where I differ. Because in the beginning, I'm gonna give you the best I got.
And that's how it should be.
I'll
You
figure it
shouldn't
out.
be afraid. Well, a lot of women don't do that. Like I said, me personally, I'm not looking for that uh, mate connection right now in my life. So for other
I
brothers
said
that
that about
are,
2-3 times in this broadcast.
well, I didn't say it live because somebody didn't have the thing on. So I'm saying it live now, but yeah,
Hey,
so but yeah,
hey,
you if
Carmen,
that's what you
welcome
want,
in. Carmen said compassion.
yeah, without question. But you if you want that connection with somebody that that mate, you have to prove yourself. You have to trust. I believe in the beginning, in order for it to really follow that path to where you want it to go. You're not going to follow that path to what you want if you don't trust each other in the beginning. You're going to be off path. You're going to be going in this direction, that
Exactly,
direction.
because
But
everybody gonna be like,
trust,
hey, I don't trust you.
trust is that. Yeah, trust is that fuel that keeps you on that path to where you want to go. Without that, it's going to take you in different directions.
Right. Trust is the leap of faith that
Yeah, it
allows
is.
you to be
Everything else
in
is
love
going
and enjoy it.
yeah, and you can't be afraid to not fall in love. I mean, you got to be willing to fall. Without being in love. You know what I mean? People want to just get in love and fall in love and find that
I'm gonna
mate,
let all you
and
lovers
it don't
have
happen
that,
like that.
honey.
Well,
Huh?
Okay,
listen.
Marvin, I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you and Darlene have that because I'm not looking for that.
Don't be. Listen, he's not looking for it either.
Yeah,
I
I'm
help you
expressing for
out.
those that are. Yeah, for those that are looking for that love, that mate, that connection, you have to be willing to risk getting hurt. A lot of people don't want to get hurt. A lot of people are afraid of getting hurt, so they put that wall up and they don't trust. And then they wonder like, what happened? Why he or why she ain't doing this or
Let
this
that
or that?
old person tear down your heart. So, in essence, those past relationships control you.
No,
You're
I
not
don't.
allowing yourself
Okay,
to live.
I'm gonna say what it is. What it is I'm gonna take you at your word. I'm going to listen to the words that you say and watch your actions. Now, if your actions don't necessarily match your words, then I have I have judgments to form, but I'm not gonna say that right away. I come upon someone because I'm attracted to you. I want to be in a relationship with you. No, it might lead to a very nice friendship. It
But
might
there
lead
you
to
go.
something lifelong.
But
But I
there you
can't
go.
just bring my
That's
trust
trust.
to you because you cute with some nice teeth. You got
Okay, but there
32
you
of them
go.
and no
That's trust.
cavities. No.
Miss Stacy, you just said you was not giving nobody your trust. But what you just said is trust. You're taking them at their word in the beginning until they show you otherwise. That's trust. You do have
No, I'm
trust.
listening to what they no. The point I'm trying to make is everyone has an opinion of themselves and what they think they are. So everyone is going to say, okay, I know I can bring this to the table, this to the table. That doesn't mean that what they say and what they do are the same. And then I have an
True.
expectation of whatever you say you are. Like, for
That's what
example,
Toya just said. Toya just said just because they say the word don't mean they know the meaning.
exactly,
Some people just talk because they
exactly,
heard it somewhere else. True. And Carmen said a
exactly.
good quality is if he is truly mature.
Okay.
So what do we call
So,
maturity? Let me tell you what I call maturity.
but
I need a man that has been raised fully. Fully. That means you are 100% capable of taking care of yourself.
oh,
Because
honey,
I have learned that men build, men do not nest. So any man that's coming up in your spot acting like, hey, I'm gonna come and be the king of this house right here, but he living up off on your section 8. That's not
That's not
mature.
cool.
He's
That's not
eating off
cool.
your
And
food
you got to remember
here.
something too.
Just saying, Marvin.
Nah, I mean that's stereotyping right there. You stereotyping, but
There are
that's
men
not
like
cool.
that. I'm not stereotyping. I'm
But
calling
that's because, but see, that's because in the beginning, instead of a woman allowing the trust to be
you're
that
stereotyping.
way,
You're
where
oh,
something.
stereotyping.
Marvin, don't
Hold on,
mess it up.
let me finish.
You're
Don't mess
Can
it
I
up. You're
finish?
gonna
stereotyping.
say something
Can
so
I finish
beautiful
my
about you.
point? Can I finish my point?
Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Instead of allowing the trust to be that fuel that drives the relationship, sometimes in the beginning, a woman will hold on. You know, in most relationships, a woman hold on in the beginning, and in the end of the relationship, the man is usually the one trying to hold on. I think the woman sees more of a future in the relationship in the beginning and plans things out, but yet she's too afraid to trust and allow that unreleasing of her fears and trusting to be the God. So she's holding on to the man in the beginning
Marvin,
and doing all these things,
Marvin,
but not trusting, but
Marvin,
not
you know
allowing
you
herself
changed
to
the
flip.
whole course of the conversation, right? You changed
Yeah,
the
Because
I'm
you
gonna let
said
you
that
handle it. I'll let you handle
no,
it.
what I'm saying, because you said that a man goes into a
No,
relationship
Marvin.
and he's living off the woman section 8. But a lot of times women grab onto a man and she pacifies him in those ways without trust, just on a let me finish with just physical and monetary things, and that's not gonna sustain a relationship. And that's why I said women hold on physically in the beginning, and they do things a lot of times that keep a
Hey,
man
welcome
physically.
in.
But
Hey.
say
Check
that
it
again.
out. Check it out. I was just saying hey to the viewers. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Annette, Carmen, Latoya, whoever else is out there. Don't be afraid. Come on in. Speak your comments because Marvin done took this left. And here we go.
No,
Here we
you
go.
said
The question was, what do we
mate. You
consider
said
mature? What do we consider mature? So now, even if a woman goes after a man,
I didn't say go after. I
and
said
she's nurturing and she's taking care of it. Is it right? Is it mature of that man to accept that? Is that what men do?
is
A
it
real
right for a
man,
woman? Is it right for a woman not to trust the relationship and
we not talking
giving up her?
about trusting a relationship. We talking about good qualities of a person.
No,
Let's
I'm
get the
saying, but
foundation together.
if you looking in the beginning just to hold on to a man and
Who
not,
said that?
you said
The
that a man,
question, no, the question is, what is mature? What is
and you said
mature? And I said,
mature.
a man who can fully take care of himself. So not somebody who's coming in to live off of you and your Section 8 or eat up your food stamps, talk about I'm gonna be the king of this household. That is not mature.
Well, I thought you said most
That's a
men.
grown son.
I thought you said most men do that. That's what I thought.
No, I didn't say most men do that. I just
Oh,
said
oh, my bad. All right.
those men are not considered mature. Even if women allow that, that still don't make them a man.
But what does that? If that doesn't make a man mature, what does that make a woman that does that? Then
Stupid.
you're looking at it from one. But
Stupid.
that's what I'm saying. See, you can't have one without the other. If a woman is willing to give a man all those things in the beginning and throw all these things and make him defenseless and weak.
Because, honey, she's been
I'm-
misled. She's been misled. A lot of times, the things that you see, and a lot of people have come from these broken homes, these mismanaged homes. And that's what they know growing up. So just because she does it doesn't mean it's right to do.
Okay, so you making a righteous excuse for the women. Well, what about the men? You call them immature for the mistakes they make, and they could have been growing up in a household that was like that, where the men were subjected to certain things like that, and that's what he knows. Like, okay, the woman is going to take care of me, and that's all he knows. I'm saying,
And at a certain,
that's not most men, but I'm just
time,
saying.
in a certain time in your life, you have to know something's wrong here. When are we going to change the game? When are we going to make things right? When are we going to change the narrative? A lot of us grew up in broken homes, in poverty, abusive homes. On the other side of life now, because we're all over 40 now, we know, okay, that's not right. But we know does not mean we should continue to do it.
Yeah, but the man shouldn't be vilified, for
a lot of them
whatever.
set out to do that. A lot of them set out to do it. You see, they use people with these good hearts, because they see women. They know most women were taught that you should have a husband. You should complete your household. So they play on that.
I don't believe. See, this is what Nah, I give women more credit than that. I think a lot of women sometimes fall back on the fact that they could be easily. Let me finish my point. I think a lot of women a lot of times fall back on the fact that we think that they could be easily misled or they could be easily manipulated. But women are strong spiritual beings, and I think we sometimes don't give them enough credit in relationships where it might be one-sided, and it goes, like I said, it goes both ways. Both are suffering from certain things in their lives, and the man shouldn't be vilified for it, and the woman shouldn't be vilified.
Let me get to the viewer comments. Annette said maturity is about being independent and responsible, respectable, reliable, accountability. Right? These are things we learn eventually in life. Toya said a woman matures faster than a man. This is true. That's why a lot of times we end up with older men. I wish I would listen. Don't even get me to get on that, please. And Toya said we should work together as a couple.
That's a fact. That starts with trust.
Okay, I can agree there, meet me halfway, and we could do that. But you have to have the same mindset. A man who is not willing to build with you doesn't love you. Yes, let's call it what it is. They don't love you. A lot of men set out to do what they know or what they heard to be true. Get yourself a woman, lay up, post up, and you good for life.
See, that's fast. See how this turned. See, we started off talking about what are considerations in a good relationship. A relationship and a mate. And in a mate, that takes two.
Excuse me, Marvin.
People.
We are informing
the relationship. The conversation is growing, and
we are informing the people that have been misled.
By who? By men?
By life in general.
Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
If you grew up this way and you wonder why life is not going right, this is why things are being led wrong.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But it can't be one person being vilified as the reason why relationships aren't working. You know, the
Let me tell you
man is
why.
doing
Let me tell you why I could do that. Why I could vilify y'all men. Because
this.
men are supposed to be the leaders of the household. How the hell y'all gonna lead us and you don't know your own direction? Are you not supposed to get it together first and then tell your woman to follow you?
Nah, I don't. I say I don't believe in that. I believe
You
we're
don't
supposed to
believe you
listen.
don't so you don't believe
I
that they
believe.
the home.
No, I'm saying I believe that we are both. We balance each other out. There's no one leading the other. The women are the guiding lights. I believe women are the true. In my opinion, women are the true leaders of the universe in the earth.
And that
Hold
said, if it's one
That's why I'm
sided,
not
not
following.
consider a relationship with another person. Okay. Annette is agreeing, I guess, with you, Marvin. But Carmen says the man is the head. We are
I'm saying
old school. It is in the Bible.
Not
what
me.
I
I don't believe
again
that.
my belief again. Yeah,
I do not believe that.
my belief
Okay,
is like I
Tracy
said. You
have
know,
another belief. The man is not the head.
I
we
don't believe
balance
that.
each other out.
Because
I believe we balance each other out, and
I don't
we
believe.
naturally what men have to offer and give in a relationship comes natural, and what a woman offers and gives in a relationship is natural. I mean, so the certain things in a relationship that we supposed to do to keep that balance, we know already. I mean, it shouldn't even have to be said; it just comes naturally. So, and like I said, in my opinion, the women are the light, and we men are the vehicles, and together as the vehicle and the light, we find our way. We find our way down that dark path. But if we pointing fingers and blaming, and we saying, "Oh, this one is this and this one is that," then the light goes off, the gas in the tank of the vehicle is empty, and we ain't going nowhere. And so it takes balance. You know what I mean? It's a balanced relationship.
we need to get it together. And the point that I'm making with all of this is okay, so Toya says you as a mature adult have to change your ways. The Bible states that in reality, a woman is running some households. This is true. And that said, everyone's on a life journey and ever evolving, finding oneself as well as each other. And Carmen
Yeah,
says, from a spiritual perspective, which I choose, it works. So I'm
yeah.
agreeing with Carmen. And you, Mr. Spiritual Activist, I thought that you would have been on that
What,
side because
what
the
did I say?
oppression.
What did I say that was different than that? What did I say? I said women and men to be on the same path, be but a balanced relationship. It shouldn't be one leading or one, oh, this is your job. We know naturally what our jobs in our relationship should be, what our
Are
purpose in the
supposed
relationship
to
should
be the strength.
be. But
Can I
the
say something? Can I
said
say
state.
something?
Please, please do.
I also appreciate a man that listens because a conversation is about people listening to each other. And if you haven't given me at some time to complete my thought and get my questions out, it's very unattractive to me. That's just me. Like I said, I have all these opinions because I've been around the block. I right away, certain people are a turn off for me. I
Okay,
ask a
so
question, and if in the middle of my question you start talking, I am gone, honey. I'm like, I am gone. Like I'm going right now.
okay, I'm showcasing Tracy's statement. Tracy said the ideal partner is open, undefended, and willing to be vulnerable. Good qualities are honesty, integrity, respect, and independence, empathy, affection, and a sense of humor.
Okay,
In a
Tracy.
nutshell, with some nice teeth.
Okay, with some nice
Some
teeth
nice
of
teeth.
somebody that brushes, honey.
And let's not forget Marvin and some nice
That's some
toes.
pretty toes. Yeah, you gotta
Some
have some
pretty
pretty toes.
toes.
Okay.
A mature person is able to keep long-term commitment. Hello.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hello. I want
But
to
you have to,
but I,
in order to keep long term commitments, you have to be committed in that relationship. If you
but
can't expect a man be to give you a long term commitment if he's not willing to commit to you, and that again that takes honesty in the beginning, and
So
with the woman, with the men, both being honest with each other, and then moving forward or not. That's it's simple. It's really simple. People make it tough by not being honest with each other in the beginning about what they want, and then trusting one another.
so Annette says questions what influences us the most? Culture, religion, or society?
Society.
That's a strong point right there because we all have different views. And I think it's the timing of the world that changes our views. So myself and Carmen, we go back to biblical times. We believe that the man is the head. It's from the Bible. But the world we live in now requires two strong heads. So as you said, Marvin, we both should lead.
No, I didn't say we. I said this should be balanced. Whatever comes naturally. Most again, the man is even in most animal kingdoms, the man is the lead. But if you think of lions in the wild, the woman goes out and hunts and feeds the family, but the man gets to eat first. So I mean, we know our role. We don't have to say, okay, this one got to do this. It comes naturally, to say, oh, I'm the lead or I know my role. I know what my role is supposed to be. You know what your role. What gets mixed up is when things start getting crossed and you start feeling like, oh, I can do what you can do instead of trying to balance me out.
That's the problem.
And let me finish my point. Instead of balancing me out and allowing the relationship to have balance, we start competing against one another to see who could do who other's job. I could do. Nah, do what you do naturally. I do what I do naturally. Together, we're gonna find our place. We're gonna find our peace. We're gonna find that peace, power, control. But without that, we have nothing.
Okay, so Tracy says.
Marvin, what you need is some communication up in that relationship.
So Tracy says a mature person possesses a spirit of humility. Renee says, welcome on in, Renee. She says, in the beginning, both men and women put their best foot forward. But if that is not the true you, it will eventually show face. If you
Exactly.
don't want to be in a relationship, be truthful up front. And Annette says, hold up, traditional versus modern day would seem most successful as a partnership or union.
Oh, she keeps asking the question. Well, go ahead, Darlene. I'm gonna take Annette's question after you're done. Go
You
ahead.
want to tackle? Go ahead, tackle the next question. I'm gonna tackle
Well,
the next
Annette,
one.
um, I think that a lot of us have based our relationship in tradition. And as people who are cultured, you're gonna bring some kind of tradition. But I prefer a modern based relationship. I prefer to be able to switch off on certain things. You
So
understand? I
here
don't
we
have a
go.
traditional role. I really don't.
So
I,
here
I
we
don't
go.
believe that I should have a traditional role. Where if we're in a relationship and we're building towards something, we're commingling our finances, we're commingling our emotions, we're commingling our labor. I don't want to be the one that's constantly having to do this because tradition teaches me or taught me that women have to always clean and women have to always cook. What about a day when I want to chillax?
So here we go. Now we done introduced a couple of very strong factors in looking for a mate. We have religion and we have
Okay.
energy. So a lot of us are religion based and spiritual based, and we go by what we've known growing up. And then some of us are more modern. Some of us have different energy because as women, so okay, Marvin, you know this. There's strong male energy and there's strong female energy. So it shouldn't just be the man has male energy and the woman has the female energy, but opposite energies attract. So you could be a very strong-headed woman who don't mind going out, getting the bacon, frying it up, running that household financially, and have that man stay home and work the more feminine energy. If that's what you prefer.
But you can't say you want a man to be the head of the household and then say in the same breath that you want to have the option to opt out of certain things
Oh,
that come natural. Let me finish. Certain things that come natural. See, we got to understand something. Laws govern us in this world, and
sir.
a lot of times, we don't respect the laws of the universe or the laws of nature, and a lot of times we allow laws of man to govern us, and until we start recognizing the laws of the universe and the laws of nature more in the relationship, and don't get caught up like, with all due respect, Stacey said, she want to be able to not cook and not do this and not. I'm saying there's
Excuse me,
nothing wrong
Marvin.
with a woman.
Let me just
Hold
say
on.
that.
There's
Excuse
nothing.
me.
I didn't finish.
Go ahead.
Let me
Go
finish my
ahead,
point.
Darlene.
There's nothing wrong with
Marvin,
a
how long
woman.
is your point? Can someone else get a
Let me
point?
finish. Let me finish.
How long is
Let
your
me
point?
finish my
So
point.
I want to
I
hear
have
from Darlene. I heard a lot
okay.
from
let me
Marvin. Let
say,
me hear
Let
from
me
you.
because
finish it.
I'm
Let
moderating.
me let me finish it,
Let me hear from
complete it,
Darlene.
and
Let me
then
hear from Darlene.
just like how I sit
Let
quietly
me
and
hear
let
from
y'all
Darlene.
finish, let me finish my point, and
I'm
then
just
y'all
gonna
can make
say
your
that
point.
Tracy agrees with Destiny. That's what I was saying. But
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
but let me allow me to finish my point.
Marvin, because
Now I lost
you're
my train
beating
of
around
thought.
the bush. You're beating around the bush.
Now I'm not
First, you
being, I
say
said,
the laws of the universe. So let me tell you the laws of the
yeah,
universe. In the laws
the
of the
laws.
universe, most animals, I'm going to go back to your analogy. Most
Okay,
animals, the
yeah,
female run that
yeah.
household because she goes out, she finds the bread, she brings it back
That don't mean she
to the
don't
man.
run the
So
household though.
traditionally, excuse me,
She doesn't
yes.
run the household.
Well,
No,
hold
no, that
on.
doesn't. No, when
Hold
the when
on.
the when the when the
You're mixed up,
opposing
Marvin.
when an
You're mixed
opposing
up.
lion comes in, let me finish my point. When an opposing lion comes into that den, who stands up to defend them? It's the lion. It's the male lion. I'm saying the woman has her role.
It's the pack
And
of female lions. It's
listen
the
to what I'm
pack of female.
saying.
Believe it or not, when it comes
All
down
right,
to a fight, when it comes down to a fight and protecting the pride,
man,
the
the man.
females do that.
Nah, nah, it's the male. The
Marvin,
male. Listen,
Google.
I'm watching.
I'm gonna
We gotta.
tell you. I'm
We
gonna tell
respectfully
you what
disagree.
I know of the laws of the universe. Opposites attract. And that's the point
Mm,
I'm making. We can't now go down to man versus woman. It's male
That's my point.
energy connected with
Yeah,
female energy. What about the same sex relationships? It's one who has this dominant energy and another who falls back a
yes.
little bit. We have to talk
Yes.
all relationships. Okay? So, as a straight woman looking for a straight man, I know I have a sense of a strong male energy because I've had to do it. I don't want to always have to do it. I'm looking for a strong male energy so I can fall back and be more feminine sometimes. Laws of physics, laws of the universe. Carry
Okay.
that's what I said.
Let
Yeah,
me
laws of
get to
nature.
Fred's comment. Fred said, "Welcome on, Fred. There are females who get a good man who hold the house down and then want to spend all the money without even contributing, but then get on their high horse when told to slow down, or stop." Woo, Fred, we done went somewhere else. What you talking about, sir? What are you talking about?
I mean, he's just making a point. I mean, those things,
Elaborate.
just like the point you made about men who take advantage of women in that same aspect. There are women who take advantage of men. That's why I said it goes both ways. You can't speak of one without speaking of the other. That's why I said,
Okay, Fred said read his first comment, which is there are men who try to be the head but then get shot down the minute they make a mistake or fall back on things. So every relationship is not perfect. We know that. We know some people come out good and you end up with the wrong person who doesn't have the same values as you. We understand that. There is no sane woman that I know that's going to shoot a man down for doing the right thing. I don't know what you mean by make a mistake or fall back on things. Because me here, I am a woman you get one shot with. One shot. So it depends on what that mistake is. And if that mistake is cheating, one and done. We're done. Because I feel at a certain
Like,
age, at a certain
that's
age, you know better. That's no mistake. That's a whole
Let me
choice.
ask you a question. So this is a relationship question. Being that you said that, D. So you saying if you're in a relationship with a man and he cheats on you, and that's it, one and done?
One
That'll
and
be
done.
it?
One and done.
Why?
I
Why?
I am over 40. One and done. We're not playing that game.
Why is that though? Why wouldn't?
Because
Why
we're not in
wouldn't?
our 20s anymore. When you are over 40, you know what you want and I like to know who you want in life. And if you feel the need to cheat on me, you don't want me, baby. You're not gonna waste no more of my
Nah,
time.
I
I
disagree. I
wish a
disagree.
brother would.
Nah, I disagree. I mean, we're human beings, and men
Brother, no,
are.
baby. No, no. If
See,
you
you
have
don't want
lived
to. See, you
40
don't want to
years of
listen.
life, you should have
You don't.
sold those oats. You don't come in here talking about I made a mistake. That's your last mistake. You made the biggest mistake you gonna ever make by doing me wrong. Promise you that. And,
Mm.
Tracy, what you think about all of
I'm,
this? Let's hear Tracy's opinion on this. Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry. Let me
Tracy.
go to my
Drop
comments. I have
something
to
in.
calm down. He done messed it up. You messed me up. And that says straight facts. Wait, Tracy wants a strong man with a definite purpose in life, not a needy man who defers all leadership responsibilities to the woman. Male energy. And that says straight facts. Fred, we read your comment, but you gotta elaborate, brother. We need elaboration. People are not perfect, that's true, but you get one chance with me. Sorry. Tracy said a man's
But
role in
see,
a relationship is to lead and to create a positive environment of mutual respect and teamwork. We look for strong male energy.
you said you get one shot with you, and I go back to the relationship situation where
Welcome in, Patrice. I
sometimes
didn't see
in
you coming. I'm gonna get
relationships,
your comment in a minute.
you gotta go through the bumps and the bruises and
Somebody done told you wrong.
okay, all right. I know a lot of relationships that went through a lot, and people that are married, and they've been married 40, 30 years, and they went through some things.
You know
Hold up, let me
why?
finish my point. And they went through it, and they came out of it. I mean, loving each other to this day. And they went through some things. They accepted some things. They forgave some things. They let. And I think if a woman is not willing, or a man is not willing to forgive and give a person a second chance, because you never know. I mean, you're gonna give up on something that you've been with, and then start a new relationship with somebody that you got to start that trust all over again. But you have somebody
You
that
know
made a
what?
mistake that and hurt you or whatever, but you can get over that. You can get past that. But you're not
No.
willing to give
Let me
it.
tell you why. Because we talking about being on the other side of life. If you are in your 20s, teenage years,
That
whatever,
has nothing to
y'all
do
get
with it.
together, mistakes
40,
happen.
20,
Yeah.
that don't have nothing to do with it. See,
Yes,
you
it
going
does.
by law
Yes, it
again.
does. Those of
No,
us
it
who
don't.
have lived these 40 years of life, we have lived it. It's not a piece of ass out there that's going to make you throw away what you
Doesn't have
have
nothing
at home.
nah,
That is
it don't
bull.
have nothing to do with that.
Yes, it
That's
has
nothing to do
everything
with
to do
that.
with it. See, you
No, it
speaking as
don't.
a man who has not lived enough life.
I'm speaking of a realist. I'm saying that in reality, that we are human beings, and sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we
Let's
gotta
give him that
go
point,
through things.
Darlene.
Sometimes we gotta
Let's give
go
him
through
that
things
point.
in order to learn. We gotta go through
Okay,
bumps and bruises in order to
I'm
come
gonna let
out of
him.
it and say I learned. I mean,
Let me.
you can't just put it like this. I did
Oh,
time. I spent 25 years in prison. If they had one and done me, I wouldn't be out here now speaking to you. So just like in a relationship,
different
somebody makes
scenario.
a bad decision and a bad choice in a relationship, and you say, you know what, I'm going to execute you.
Different
I'm going to execute
scenario.
you. Can I finish my point? And you
You can
say,
finish your
I'm going
point,
to
but I want
execute.
to get to these viewer comments. So finish your
So
point.
go ahead, get to the views. Go ahead, get to the
And
views.
you can pause your comment. I'm gonna let you finish. Patrice says, I think relationships are more powerful when both men and women can share their individual gifts to create one union. We can both be the same, opposite energies. However, we have to both have something to bring together. Okay. Now Fred is saying, let's see if Fred elaborated. He said, I mean that they lost their job for a while or ain't able to handle the lead as it started out as. Well, that's something different. Because you said make a mistake or fall back on old things. That sounds like bad habits. We're not talking about fall on hard times. Everybody falls on hard times. And when that happens, your partner takes the win. That is something totally different. You don't give up a man for that. No.
But if my partner is a man that had a mistake, I don't know how willing I'd be to financially support him because he just had a mistake. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Toya said, why should anyone allow cheating? Thank you, Toya. Don't play yourself. Oh, because they will try to test you. Oh, she took that. Took it again. You done played yourself. If you lost out on me, you lost out on the best thing in your life. Hands
So,
down. I'm not
so
playing.
again, I say again.
No.
So I say again. So people in life don't deserve a second chance.
It depends
If
on
that's
what we're talking about.
no, it's the same thing. If
No,
I made
not.
a bad choice in a relationship with if we're in a relationship and I make a bad decision one time and I mess up and you say, oh, it's over, I'm executing you. I'm executing the relationship. That's ridiculous. I mean,
Okay,
Darlene,
things
here we
he has a
happen.
go.
point. I'm gonna tell you why he
Let's
has a
address what
point.
you said, Marvin. Let's address
But
what you said because maybe the exception falls for you. You said you did some time, right?
Yeah, I'm saying. So what if they had said with my time, hey, you know what? We're gonna keep you in here forever. We're not gonna forgive you for your crime.
But we're
We're
not
gonna
talking
keep you
about
in here.
crimes.
Listen,
What
but you calling it a
I'm
crime
making is
cheating? You
the point.
calling it a crime cheating, and you saying that the punishment for that is that you no longer gonna be with me. I'm cutting you
You
off. So
got
that's
it.
I have a
cheating.
question,
You
Marvin. I
got
have a
it right.
question. I have a
Yes.
Yes,
question for you, Marvin. So after you've made your mistake
yes.
and you expect to be forgiven, does the female, because I'm assuming that you're straight based on some of the things you've said, does the female also get to come to you one day and say, you know what? I was thinking about what you said, and um, we're in this relationship and we are necessarily getting along all the time. And you know what? I had a mistake too. And the person she had a mistake with is
Yeah.
somebody you know. She
Okay.
had is wait a minute. I'm gonna describe it. I got words to describe it.
You make it.
It's somebody that you know is more endowed than you, and or he's just good at it because that's all he is ever into is just bringing this experience.
Speed it
Where
up.
listen, give you this experience because I don't know if you're gonna ever be back, and you know him because he's your good friend. She, and she just went there, and he got everything that he has is bigger than
Okay.
you.
Okay. I
His
take the
hands,
point. I get the
his
point.
clothes, everything,
You taking her.
I think I get the
everything.
point.
Taking
Would
her
So
you
back.
take
listen.
her back? Would you take her
Yeah.
back?
Huh? No. See,
Would you
there are
take her
levels
back?
to cheat. Hold up.
Oh,
There's
that was
levels.
Would
levels.
you take?
There are levels.
That was levels.
Just like
Tracy
hold up.
said.
He
Just like
can't have
there's a
a bigger
level.
thing
Hold
than
up.
you. It's
Can I
levels.
finish? No, I'm saying it's
Let
levels.
it
Just like
out.
there's levels to certain crimes. A serial killer or a child molester, you ain't letting out of prison. I don't think deserve to be. And I'm saying there's certain crimes within a relationship that it's unforgivable. Because then it's not
Oh,
like a mistake. These are deliberate. I'm gonna hurt you, and
so
I'm gonna get you back by fucking your best friend or fucking your
no,
brother.
I
Like
didn't
those
say
are
she took it
malicious.
back. I
No, but I'm
said she
saying,
thought
You
about the
guys
fact
hold
that
hold.
y'all is having
Remember your
problems,
thoughts. Remember your thoughts.
and she had a mistake
I'm
Said,
saying
also.
these
I'm
are
trying to keep
malicious.
the comments,
That's a
y'all.
malicious. That's a malicious act.
Let
That's a
me just
crime.
say,
That's a
anybody
crime
wants to be
beyond
added
forgiveness.
to the feed, if you want to come in and talk directly with us on camera, just ask for invites because I'm trying my best to get to these comments. See, y'all not letting me. Tracy said, like Darlene said, we're over the age of 40. Not time for you to figure out if you got to sow them wild oats. I ain't got
Mm.
time for wondering about what you doing and bring shit back to me. Oh hell no. We ain't got time for that, brother. And this COVID season got me all the way, man. Anyway,
Girl, I like his mistake situation because I might want to have just as many
Fred
mistakes
said,
as he's out there.
hold
Girl,
up,
don't knock the mistake.
Marvin. Marvin, the only other brother on here said, you're wrong, brother. It does matter what is happening.
What? As far as what? I didn't get it.
What is happening?
What context?
Because
Huh?
I'm assuming that he means all of a sudden you saying there's levels to it.
No, I'm saying, listen. Cheating. If you cheating with somebody that's close to me, then you doing it to maliciously hurt me. If you cheated with some guy in Buffalo, these are different. Something happened.
So they say you
Okay,
You at a
that
Christmas
behavior keep
party.
happening.
But I'm saying you was at a Christmas party and you
Marvin, but when I
fucking.
was crying, but when you made the mistake and I was crying to your best friend, I didn't know I would have made a mistake. But
He
Nah,
was
I'm
that's
telling you
there.
guys,
that's
Marvin,
He showed us
that
the lead
mistake
on
was
it.
a good mistake. Like
It
your
happened.
mistake.
see.
Because I didn't really expect it, but I was crying on his shoulders
Nah, that's
and one thing led
premeditated.
to another.
No, it's not.
How
That's
is it
No, it's not.
premeditated?
That's
No, it's not.
premeditation.
How did
That's
your
How is it?
mistake
premeditated.
happen, boo? How did your mistake happen? How did you
You
fall
Uh,
into the box? Please tell us how that happened.
say that again.
Tell us how your mistake happened. That you
My
just fell
crime.
in somebody's box. How did that happen?
Say that again. You lost
Marvin.
me. What
Okay.
mistake? You talking
you
about cheating?
said
Yes.
if a
How
mistake
did
is
that
made, like a man
happen?
cheating
It
on a
wasn't
woman. How?
premeditated. Everything
Okay, I'm saying.
is
Listen.
premeditated.
Every
First of all,
sexual
it
act.
depends on how you cheating. With I made mistakes in the past with women that were close to the women I was with. So I've done malicious acts. I'm saying those, and I deserve to be cut off for that. I understand those types of cut offs. I believe in
So
that. But
what's
when
a
there are mistakes
forgivable
that
mistake? What's a forgivable
I'm
mistake?
saying there are mistakes that happen where I might be at a Christmas party and I'll fuck a chick in the bathroom, and then you
But
find
that's
out
just
about it.
nasty. That's just
I'm just
nasty.
listen. I'm saying, and you find out about it. I don't deserve to get cut off. I mean, you deserve to go through what
If
you
you
go through.
find out about it,
Lies you tell. Lies you
What
tell.
I'm
if
saying,
Because
you find
I don't care if you're drunk. That is truth juice. That's something you
you
always
would cut
cut.
me off just for that. You would
Yep.
cut me off for that. That's
Yep.
that's
would
that's
you cut me off
ridiculous.
for having sex with your friend?
They
Say
were
that again.
drunk. They were drunk.
Would
She
you
was
cut me
drinking,
off if while I was
talking about
crying
her
because you made a
problems.
mistake? Oh,
It was
Marvin
Yeah.
made a mistake.
If it
Marvin
was
made a
a best
mistake. He
friend,
told me he slept with this girl that we was at the Christmas party with, and Quay's just comforted me. I'm like, oh, this feels kind of good. Okay, okay. This must
Tracy
have been
said
what
facts.
Marvin
You
was
lost
feeling.
out.
This must
I'm just putting
what?
comments up, y'all. Fred said, "Go on, miss."
Okay,
Fred
I'm
said,
just.
"What's
Wait a
with
minute.
this guy? What's up with you? What's up
listen,
with you? You trying to justify cheating? All cheating is
Okay,
listen.
premeditated.
Che-
You had to
cheating
kiss
is
somebody.
no. There are levels to everything. There's
No,
levels to
you
every
had to.
crime that's
So
committed,
hold up,
and
hold
there's
up.
levels to cheating. There's levels,
Cheating
just
with
like they have the laws.
Marvin,
Hold
let
up,
her
the
get it
laws
in.
of
Let her get it in,
relationships.
Marvin. Let her get
The
it in,
laws
Marvin.
of
Bruh,
Let
you
her ask the
lost out on this
question.
one. With every cheat, you have to talk to somebody, right? You have to go to a spot. You have to remove your clothes. That is premeditated. So the
no,
chick
it's
in the
not.
bathroom, you didn't talk to
Not
her?
all, not all cheats are premeditated. If I cheated with your sister, that's a premeditated act. That means I
But
I
the
zoned in
chick
on
in
her.
the bathroom is premeditated. Unless you
No, it's
snatch
not.
her and drag her in, it's
How's that
premeditated.
premeditated?
And you
Premeditated is if
still
you
would have to
plan
think
it.
about
You
it.
plan it ahead of time
You still would
to
have to.
fuck
Yeah,
this
you
I
do.
person.
don't care if
I
you
didn't
planned
plan to fuck her.
before. It's a plan.
No,
I don't care if
nah,
you
come on,
planned 2 minutes before.
D.
That's a plan. You know you have
No,
a
it's
grown
not.
ass home. I don't care how drunk you are. You got that
Circumstances.
ass home.
Nah, circumstances dictate a lot of
Bruh,
stuff, and I'm saying
bruh,
a lot of
You
cheating happens
already.
due to circumstances. You could be in a
bruh.
club having fun with your man, y'all. Something
You
happened.
ain't
You with a
ready.
girl, and things happen. And that's cheating, but
Okay.
that's nothing to cut
Marvin,
a relationship
you
off.
sounded like you condone cheating, brother. I'm glad
That's
you're
I,
what
looking
Frederick's saying.
because you sound like you condone cheating. I'm just saying.
I'm cool
Frederick
with
is
cheating. See,
telling us right now. Frederick
I
is
don't
saying.
believe it. I
Frederick
don't
said it.
believe. I don't believe that it's normal for people to be in a relationship without any extra sexual things on the side. It's not. I don't think. I think everybody cheats. I don't think there's a. I don't think there's a
No,
relationship.
that's
You
more
point to
than
me.
it is.
You
You
point to me a relationship
speaking.
where the people. You point
You
to me a
said it.
relationship.
Let's
You point
find
to
out,
me a
Marvin.
relationship. Can I finish my thought? You point to me a relationship where the people ain't cheating. You point to me a relationship. Every relationship, I'm talking about even with the stars. Every
That
star,
is, those are
Beyonce,
unhealthy.
Beyonce and Jay-Z. What I'm saying is, if you can cheat in the limelight where all the lights and cameras are on you, what you think is happening in the dark?
That
And
don't
I'm
make it
saying, look
right.
at all. I'm not saying this right. It's natural though. It's a natural thing for human beings to have sex outside of a relationship. Relationships where there's boundaries and there's limitations. To me, that's unnatural.
We live in
Okay.
a world of sin. This is true. But when you become the strong male energy to say, this is wrong, I am committed to my woman. I'm going to knock out all these other unholy, devilish things because I am true to my woman. I love my woman. When are we going to say that? And stop saying,
Like I
Right,
said,
but let's
this is
not
the way.
forget that
If
he's a
everybody else smoking
traditionalist
crack, we gonna smoke
that
crack
follows the
too.
Bible.
If everybody else is
like,
fucking dogs, we gonna fuck dogs too.
like I said, Lord, come on, stop it. I'm saying
Because we
laws
looking at what
govern us.
everybody else is doing, right?
Listen, no, everybody's not doing that though.
You said
First
That's.
of
everybody's
all,
cheating.
I didn't say everybody cheat. I
first
said
of
it's
all,
natural for people to cheat. What's
you said
natural is
everybody cheats.
unnatural is a relationship to be expected to be faithful in a relationship. That's an unnatural thing.
Okay.
To
I'm
Because
gonna let
if it wasn't, divorces wouldn't be at the natural high. Look at the divorce rate.
That
If
don't
it
make
wasn't,
it right.
but
Sexual
you talking about right,
attraction is
but it's
natural.
natural. You
Sexual
trying to
attraction is
compare?
natural. Sleeping around and giving everybody your goodies is not natural.
Who says that? What law says that? The laws of man. I'm saying the laws of nature tells us something different. If the laws of nature keep telling you this is what it is, this is what it is, and you keep falling on the laws of man that says this is what it's
I
supposed to
can't
be, and that's not natural.
I
That's
can't
what's
with
not
Marvin.
natural.
Now
I
we're
can't.
going back to belief. So
Right. I
belief
can't.
is a strong factor in a relationship.
What
You
do you mean
believe
believe?
something different than what we believe.
I believe what's natural. What we gotta do is look around us. There's more people cheating than more people in non-cheat
Doesn't
relationships.
make it right.
But that's natural. But that's a natural thing I just said. That's the truth though. It don't make it
Breathing
right, but
is
it's the truth.
natural. Breathing is natural. Eating is natural.
Would you agree with me that there are
Sleeping
more
around
people
with
cheating?
multiple people is
Would you
not
agree?
natural.
Would you agree with me that more people cheat than stay in a stable
Yes,
uncheat relationship?
I agree
Okay,
that there is a lot of wrong going on in this world.
that don't make
There's
it
a
wrong.
lot of wrong.
That's not don't make it wrong. It's natural. It's natural, D. That's
Marvin
just
gonna be single for a long time. Let's get to these comments. She said, I think we should be so busy getting our life and current situation right that we don't have time to entertain cheating or other people in our relationship. Period. Cheating means you're bored. Bye. Once you're done with me,
One
bye.
and done.
If I can't keep you happy here, you got to go. Bye. Tracy said, yes, you sound like you condoning it.
I'm just a realist.
Toya said,
I'm not condoning it.
she
I'm just
truly
being
thinks so
realistic.
as well.
I'm not
You can't
condoning it.
be real. He is real. He is all the way real, y'all.
Listen,
Patrice said men can't forgive women for cheating, so why should we as women have to be okay with second chances? If your best friend just beat it up, you don't want that back. So why should we be okay with you going and blowing somebody back out?
because people
And
make mistakes. People should be
Okay.
forgiven.
What he does is it's a mistake. What you do it is for real. So that's
Toya said,
why.
stop it, because he been watching that female for a while. Premeditated. Let me tell you something. I don't care what any man over 40 says. You ain't getting that thing up so easy like that. Let's talk truth. It ain't getting up the way it used to. You had to prepare yourself to go get something extra. Because Lord knows it's many of them who have a hard enough time at home keep getting the job done. So now you got time to go out there and get some extra down? Stop.
Listen,
All the way premeditated. Yeah, got me messed
the,
up.
A lot of stuff ain't premeditated. A lot of things happen spontaneously, and things happen. Some of the most best sex is spontaneous sex. So things happen, situations happen. That's why I said a
Okay.
premeditated act is if somebody was plotting. If you was in a relationship with a man and he fucked your best friend, that's a premeditated act. That means he was plotting from the
No, that's
beginning.
the worst choice. That's the worst choice because I don't care if it was my sister or the girl next door. Either way,
Or some girl
it's
you ain't never seen.
somebody else's box. When you sleep with somebody, and Marvin, come on, Mr. Spiritual Activist. When you sleep with somebody, you are exchanging energies. No?
But listen, what I'm saying. First of
Yes.
all, again, I'll say this again. I'm not in a committed relationship. If I commit to a woman in a relationship, then I understand the rules that unless I tell her in the beginning, hey,
Marvin,
listen, we're gonna
the
play
whole
by different
time.
rules, and she agrees with that
What we
in the
been talking
beginning of a
about the whole
relationship.
time?
I
If
can't
we're
even.
in a
Exactly.
relationship,
Again, I
in a
say
relationship.
say that again.
The whole time we've been talking about if you were in a relationship, not
No, we wasn't.
single
No, we
people.
wasn't talking about me. We wasn't talking about me in a
We're talking
relationship. I
about in
said,
general.
yeah, hypothetically, yeah.
Right?
Hypothetically, like, but naturally, what I'm saying is hypothetically, yes. If I was in a relationship and I committed to this woman and I told her I'm gonna play by the rules that you want me to play by, then I owe her that. But what I'm saying is most relationships are not realistic. It's unrealistic to play by those rules. And when we commit to that, we lying. We
Uh,
lying. Most men are lying. We know
hold
that.
up.
It's sad, but
Let
it's
me let,
true. And
let me get to these comments.
Darlene,
Let's say
why
if
you done
that's the
hurt
case.
Marvin's feelings by telling him one and done? Why you told him your formula? Because you just broke this man. He's like, well, she ain't gonna forgive me. Honey, she's a one and done. She is a one and done.
I'm gonna put it
And
on
there are
my
he's
women
right.
out
forehead.
here, there are
See
women
what
out
Annette
here
said?
like that.
That's
There's
real
women
talk,
on the
though.
other side
That's
of
why I said,
40 that's like that.
but look what Annette said. Annette said, if that be the case, you can have
Have
an
an
open
open
relationship. And that's what I believe.
relationship.
And I believe that a person should be open in the beginning of a relationship and say what you want. That's why, since I've been home, I've been true and honest with every woman I've been with as far as what I'm looking for. So I don't
Okay.
mislead them in any way. So in a relationship, in the beginning, there should be an understanding of what we're going to do. What rules are we going to play by? What laws are we going to go by? Are we going to go by the laws of man that says, I got to play by these rules. I can't do this. I can't cheat. If I do this, I'm a villain. I'm evil. Or
So
we gonna
there
play
are
by the laws of
people.
nature?
Oh, so let me touch on that. There are people who agree with open relationships. I don't. But let me tell you what I am not against. This is not what I personally want to be in, but I do believe from the beginning of time, a man was able to have more than one wife. But that's wife. And that if that man can hold down all of these households, you don't get to jump from pedal to post, getting this and that, and you're not providing. If that be the case, and if that's what you believe in, then yes, I would agree with a man having multiple wives. If your partner believes in it, you have to tell her that's what y'all doing.
A
That
lot
is
of times,
again,
a lot of
because
times in relationships, especially in these relationships with these superstars, there's an unspoken rule. Let's talk about Will
baby, we're
Smith
not talking
and
about superstars.
Jada.
We're talking
But
about common
I'm
everyday
saying, what I'm
people.
saying is, those are people that
Platform.
we can use as an example
We're
in
not
in
talking
the in
about
the
There's
life.
no damn
superstars.
example.
But listen to what I'm saying. What
This
I'm
is not
saying is,
about superstars. This is
but
not
what I'm
about
saying is,
superstars. This is about the
listen,
regular
their
Joe
relationships though.
Schmo,
And
Quay
so what you see
Quay,
in the light,
and
and what you
Keisha.
see in
This
the
is
light,
about Quay Quay and Keisha. Okay?
okay, but what
This
you
is
see in
about
the light
Quan and
is a
Keisha.
reflection of what happens in the dark. And I'm saying, when we speak of superstar relationships, these are relationships that we see in the light, and they have their mishaps. And what I'm saying is, what happens in
Okay,
the
I have an
light.
opinion.
So
I
we
have an
have to
opinion.
hold our standards to them because they're
I can
stars.
say that. What I'm saying is that's realistic. What I'm saying is they have a relationship. Most of those relationships is an understanding, unspoken rule. Okay, you're gonna fuck around. Don't bring it to light. Don't bring no diseases home.
Okay,
Don't
I
bring no
have
babies
something to
Damn.
home.
say.
That's them.
Don't let me
Marvin.
finish talking. Y'all cut me
You've
off
been
before I can
talking,
do my point.
saying a whole lot of garbage. We've been letting you talk, but the
No,
reality is this
go
is
ahead.
a forum for everyday people. Everyday people. And I don't care how much money you have. Let me tell you something. I'm not Beyonce, but Jay-Z could not cheat on me. Did y'all not see her at that football game looking crazy? After he done cheated, they sitting there like this. The bitch done lost her mind. I don't care how much money you got. You not taking away my peace of mind. I don't care how much money you got. It's Jay-Z.
He didn't take nothing from her.
So
He
It's
didn't take nothing from
JC.
her.
he took her piece of
No, no,
mind.
no, she didn't. She's as strong as ever, man. She accepted him back. Their relationship is probably as strong as ever because now he understands what he stood to lose in her, and he was
Okay.
allowed. She allowed him to make that mistake and accepted him, forgave him because he knows she's getting
She's
back a
young.
stronger man,
She's
and
young.
she's getting back a stronger relationship. So sometimes
So
you,
can
like I
I
said,
say?
you have to go
Young.
through. You got to go through the
Okay,
bumps and the bruises in order to be stronger. You know, when you keep banging on your
Again,
bones,
Marvin, give us a chance
everybody.
to say something. Give us a chance. How many sentences are you gonna say before you give us a chance? Number one, my opinion is Marvin isn't qualified to speak on this. Marvin just said he spent 25 years in. So even though he's on the other side of 40, he's not on the other side of 40 like someone who's been out here living this life, knowing what it is,
I
what the
disagree,
stakes
but
are.
And
I
that's
know
what
you
I'm
do. I know
getting
you
to.
do. But
It's
I
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
life
saying.
that you missed out on, so you're
A
making
lot.
up.
that's
But
not a
any
fact.
other man that's
You,
out here,
that's
I
not the fact.
wish he would cheat
That's
on
not a fact.
me. We gonna carry on.
That's not a fact. That's
That's
not a
a big
fact.
factor.
You should
No, it's not.
always say to the
I'm not trying to
woman
make up.
that you're getting
I'm
into
not
a
trying to make
relationship
up.
with,
But y'all putting words in
Marvin,
my mouth.
that you're not really
But y'all
looking for
putting.
a
We just
But
relationship
you're
with.
saying
trying to.
No, we're not. We're not. We're not.
You're trying to define me, and that's not who I am. I'm not trying to make up for lost time.
Marvin,
we
okay.
trying
I
to
know
make
what I
the
lost.
logic make sense. We just try to make
Huh?
sense. That's all.
How you
It
figure
don't
it?
sound right.
We trying to
It don't
see
make sense
how
what
a
you're
50
It
saying.
don't
year
make sense
old
because it's the
man.
truth. Because y'all used to hearing lies. And y'all don't want to hear the truth. I'm telling you the
Okay, Mr.
truth.
Trump.
And y'all not willing to
Okay,
accept
Mr.
the
Trump,
truth.
I got you.
That's the truth that we not living by.
I'm gonna
So that's Marvin's truth, y'all. That's
Exactly.
Marvin's truth. We
See,
not living by that truth. Sign our disclaimer because we are not certified in anything but common sense. This is Marvin's
okay.
common sense.
see,
So
look. You know how you
Yes.
know? Listen to
Yes.
this. Listen to this
mine,
scenario, right?
I wish your brother would.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give you a scenario, right? Hear me out, right? Hear me out in this scenario real quick.
Because Tracy
Just like
said,
for
go ahead and
instance,
keep cheating. You might get hung. I'm just Tracy be
just
here.
let me say this scenario real quick, and then this a quick scenario. This is how you know people are not willing to hear the truth. Women say they want the truth and they want honesty in a relationship, but in reality they don't. They want to be lied to. If I walked up to a woman, and me and my man walked up to a woman, I walk up to her first and I say, "Listen, all I want is to spend an evening with you, please you, have sex with you, have fun, and then tomorrow, we cool, we go our separate ways." She'd be like, "What? Ah!" But my man has the
No,
same
I would say
thoughts. And he
yes.
come up to
I
her
would
and he
actually say
lies to
yes.
her and he says to her, "Hey,
As you
I want the
shall.
future with you.
As you
I love
shall.
you. I want you to be my wife. I care about you." And she would choose him over me and
No.
end up in the bed and end up in the same situation she would have been in if she would have just went with me.
Okay.
But
Thank
she
you for your
accepted
point.
the lie.
Thank
Let
you
me
for your
finish my
point.
point. Again, you
Thank
cut
you
me
for your
off.
point. Now
You would,
here,
Your point
most
is
women
hear
would
wrong.
us,
accept the lie
hear us.
than accept
No,
the truth.
brother.
And that's
Let me
just
tell
the
you
same thing
something.
we're going through right now.
Marvin, let me tell you something. We talking about people
You would,
over 40. Let a man come to me and say that. I am down. You know why? Because I sit here wondering where my next piece gonna come from. And why it takes so long? Because I'm thinking, how the hell am I gonna get him out my house after I'm done? What? I'm waiting for that
cut,
shit. Stacey is
Okay.
tired of telling these guys that she's
cut it out.
homeless. Because
Cut it out.
how the fuck we gonna get them in the house?
But you see,
Exactly.
We
you're a
not
rare woman.
rare.
No, she's
We
not
not
Yeah,
real.
you rare.
real.
I would
We're
do it.
real. We're real.
I would do
You're
it.
two rare women. Yeah,
Okay.
y'all two.
Tired of women like
Y'all an anomaly.
As
Y'all
a
not
matter of
most
fact,
women.
as a matter
Y'all an
of fact,
anomaly.
please
bro.
introduce me to your
Yeah,
male relatives that I don't even have
no
to
doubt.
tell them I live somewhere. Please
That's a
introduce
fact.
me to this is just for me now. Please
Yeah.
introduce me to the one who will
Oh my
call
God.
me.
Let me get to
Listen,
my
he
comment.
will call me any name while we doing it, but he really gonna know my name.
Listen,
Cause
Toya
I'm
said she
not
don't
giving
need
it.
nobody in her bedroom because she do her job very well.
Okay,
Tracy said,
Toya.
tell them. Fred said, if you feel that you need to have others, then what? Others than be by
By
yourself. What real
yourself.
man talks like this? What real man
That's his
talks
opinion.
like that?
A realist.
It is not
I'm a
I'm a
natural to
realist.
realist.
cheat. It's not
See,
natural
you
to
said that
cheat. So why
it
get in
is
a
natural.
relationship? Remember, we're talking about relationships. It's not natural to cheat.
So
Then
why do,
go
again,
around
how is it not natural to cheat when most people cheat? So you saying one word,
because they
but
wrong. Most people are
so
sinners.
don't
That
say
don't
it's
make
not
it
natural.
right.
But don't say it's not natural
It's
because
not
what's
natural.
natural is what everything is what the world shows you what's happening. That is natural
Attraction,
because
sexual attraction is natural, but you have to
if
make a
ninety
choice.
percent
We're
if
talking about
ninety
people
percent of
over
the
40.
people if 90% of the people cheat, then that's natural. Then
That's
you gotta accept
stupid.
that.
That's not natural. That's
How you figure?
stupid.
If how's it stupid when the laws of nature is telling you this is what we need to do, and you saying it's not natural, but it's showing you the world is showing the nature is showing you it is natural, and you just
What?
not willing to accept it.
Listen, hear me out again. Hear what I'm saying again. The laws of attraction are natural. We are
Yes,
all animals, right? But as
exactly.
human beings, we are at the top.
We still animals,
We're still animals, but we are the intelligent species of
and that's where
animals.
the
So
problem
we
comes,
have to
and
make
that's
a
where the
conscious
problem lies.
decision to do something right or do something wrong.
That's what you
We're
think. That's
not
what you assume.
dogs. We're not
But
dogs.
listen,
We're
it don't mean
people.
you're a dog. See, that's what I'm
Yes,
trying to
it
say. We
does.
because we have that high intelligence, we think because we do something that you look at emotionally as unnatural, as wrong, because of
Okay.
the high intelligence.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to tell you is it's a natural thing. It's natural for men and women to cheat in a relationship.
Animals
That's
live
what
the same
society's
way we
showing us.
live? Do animals live the
Say
same
that
way we
again?
live? Do
I can't hear you.
animals, hear me out, do four-legged animals live the same way we live? Do they build homes with each other? Do they
Yeah.
raise children? No. They
Yes,
get
they do.
messed up, they drop a litter, and they keep it moving.
Not all animals do that. Nah. Most
Not
men
all
and women
animals
stay
do
together.
that.
Yeah.
Most animals mate for life. Not all
Yeah.
men and not all animals do it, Darlene.
Yeah, no
Honestly.
doubt. Yeah.
Most animals have
That's
their
right.
partners, but most
What I'm
animals
Yeah.
saying,
don't
we
have
are
mistakes like
sophisticated
Marvin
animals.
is
We
talking
are
about.
building lives with another person. Our feelings get connected. So for you to make a conscious decision to cheat, making a conscious decision to break someone's heart that you know loves you. I don't give a damn who's making your little thing stand up. That is wrong. It is going to be wrong. I don't care which way you put it. It's wrong.
It's
Control
not
your
wrong.
hormones.
It's
Act
not
like an
wrong.
intelligent person and control your hormones.
He's not ready to hear that yet, Darlene. He's not ready to hear that yet. And
Say
I'm hoping
it. In a
that he's not
relationship.
ready for a
In a
relationship. Yeah, well, I'm
relationship.
hoping that Marvin isn't ready for a relationship because
No,
he's
he said
not
he's
willing
not.
to.
He
Right, I'm
Nah.
glad for that.
said he's not.
I'm
But
Not
glad for that.
we're just
not in
talking
a
about people in a
relationship.
relationship. That's all.
Not in a relationship.
Because
Not in a
Marvin, to
conventional.
me, is still the age that he went into prison. He sound like he's 21, 22. Oh, I'm hitting them drawers. I'm getting them drawers. That's
FBI.
what he sound like. So he's not on the other side of 40 mentally. He may be physically on
That's
the
a
other side of 40, but
nah.
mentally
Trust me, I
he
am.
is still whatever age he went in as. And he hasn't had the life experience of being out here surviving, carrying a relationship, meeting this woman's needs, meeting this other man's needs,
I'm going through
having this
college.
conversation, going to work where you don't feel like it because you have responsibilities. Like Marvin
I,
is
I,
not ready for that. Marvin is
Maturity.
still
Maturity.
50-21. Marvin is 50-21. And
nah.
I don't have time for that. I need a man that's close to 50. You know what I'm saying? I want a man that's 50-48, 50-45. 50, 70 would be better. But
Okay.
knowing what things are, that's what I want a man whose mental age is close to his physical age. I want a man that understands that I don't have to explain to you that if you violate my trust, it's wrong. I don't want that. But to me, listen to Marvin speak. Marvin is physically old and mentally young. And I can't blame him for that. He has been taken away from the things that would have taught him. Oh my God, this is a
Honestly, I don't
mistake. I
agree
can't.
with you. I don't agree with
Marvin,
that.
you don't have to agree with my opinion. It's my opinion.
That's your opinion, but
I
We're
I,
think
all
he
certified
I
in our own
is.
feel
opinion.
I
It's
feel
my
I'm just a
opinion.
realist. I
And
feel that
you sound like one of them old dudes that's still wearing Tims and still wearing Ralph Lauren
see that's
beanies
where
and going around bouncing
nah
and
see that's where
sounding
you
like
that's
you 21. I expect that from a
nah
21-year-old. You know what?
see that's where you gotta
That's attractive in a man that's 21 to 25. Oh, you doing that, boo?
see
You 25, you looking
I'm a
fine. I don't
see
expect a man of
see I
50 to still be bopping and talking like he 18. I just want to make my mistakes, and my woman needs to forgive
nah
me.
I never said that. See, I never
And
said
if
that.
she ever
I
make
never
that
said
same
those things.
mistake, nah, it's over. I don't
Nah,
want
I
none of
never
it.
said those things. What I said
That's
is
why
just
I
to be
prefer a
true.
modern
I just
relationship.
and
I don't want
in
no
any
traditional
relationship that
crap.
I've been in since I've been home, I've been honest and I've been true about what I look for. And so that to say that's a 20-year-old, most 20-year-olds don't behave that way. So what I'm
What?
saying is let's be true to one another. Let's be honest in the beginning and what we want. And a lot of times in relationships, people want to be lied to. People want the dream of a relationship where they have that dream person that they're with. And it's not gonna happen that way a lot of times. A lot of times. And
Let's see
so
what the
we
notice
we
says.
can't
Read
accept
that,
that.
darling.
Well,
We can't accept that.
I think that the only thing that Marvin really said that made sense tonight is that he ain't ready for a relationship.
Who said
Yeah,
that?
I'm honest.
Let's move
I
on.
mean, not the conventional relationship that y'all speak of, not the laws of man type of relationship where it's
Okay.
Well,
governed by
Marvin,
the
you
laws
just
that
said you have
society
no
says
opinion.
that we have to live
Right.
by.
Well, you
You
should
know,
have
we
said
live by
right off the
laws
rip.
that society and
You should have
people say
said,
this is how we
Marvin,
supposed to live. People tell us how to
Marvin, you
live,
say
and
a
that's
lot
how
of
we do it.
words over and over again, but that doesn't mean you're actually having a conversation if you're repeating the same thing. We've heard all of that.
Say that
My point
again.
being, this is we all the words that you said it 5 times already. Now I have something to tell you. The topic of the thing is let me finish before you butt in to say the same thing you said already 7 times. Okay. The topic of this podcast was what are considered good qualities in a mate. Are the answers that we want. We want the answer to that question. We don't want to hear about men talking about mistakes and you don't want to be in a relationship and blah blah
How you
blah.
can't have that? That's
You
not
had nothing
realistic,
to
though.
bring to the conversation
That's
because
not realistic.
you've probably never really even been in a
But
relationship
then,
that
but there you go. Okay, so now we see when we don't have
remember
a
the first
point,
thing
then
I said?
we
Remember the first
start
thing I said?
labeling.
You have to
During
let
the
me
whole
finish.
conversation that we've had,
You
I never
have to let
once
me finish,
during this whole
Marvin.
conversation that we've had, I've never tried to define you or label you. I'm saying we having a conversation. Whenever you have a conversation with somebody and they start labeling you or defining you, that means they don't really have an answer to what you're saying. I'm saying we don't have to get to that. We don't have to get into the point of labeling me and defining who I am. You know that's not.
So let
Not
me
go to
break this
that.
up. Let me break this up. We asked what do we consider good qualities in a mate? So this is what Marvin considers to be good qualities.
You're absolutely right. I apologize,
He
Marvin.
wants someone who is forgiving. When he
Uh-huh.
makes a mistake, whatever the mistake is, whoever is with, he wants someone that's a quality for him.
You know
I
what?
am on the
I
other
apologize,
side of
sir.
that. I
Nah, don't worry
believe
about it.
in monogamy. Monogamy. One and done
I,
for me. I don't forgive Those things. So we're different. That's his opinion. This is my opinion. We only certified in our own opinions. So let's move on to Annette's comment. Annette said when people are building within a relationship, there are some moments where some people are fine with being partners, accepting infidelity, right? I guess that's the beginning stages.
Mhm.
Because their form of different type of bonding than understanding may be built or creating wealth. The raising of the children and a two-parent household. So everybody has their own type of relationship.
I mean, that's
Sorry if
the
I'm
ultimate.
squinting. Y'all know I can't see where I am.
That's the ultimate.
What
Yeah.
else? What else?
I mean,
Tracy's
that's the
agreeing with
that's the
you
ultimate.
all the way. Tracy's agreeing with you all the way, Destiny. Life is
I
too short for bullshit. I agree with Toya. We too old for all of that. You
all of
making
that.
everybody.
Boy,
We are
send
not
them my
animals.
way. If they gonna tell me, honey, I don't need to know your name. I just want to have this good experience. As long as we can have it safely, I am baby. Bring it.
So Annette says
Bring
we
it.
are not animals. We are human beings with high sexual and sensual desires, overruled by emotions that can get out of control. It's all about having control and obedience. See, me and Annette, we're here. It's about the control you have over yourself. What's your motto, Marvin?
Oh no, no question. But in order to have peace, power, and control, you have to have that spiritual connection with yourself. And people are building towards that. You don't have that spiritual connection within
Over
yourself
yourself
and
first.
and
Over
with the
yourself
person,
first.
yeah, and with that person, then you can't get past the next step in the relationship and not cheating and not and, if that's what you feel
Okay.
that's gonna hurt, if that's what you
So
feel is gonna hurt the relationship, cheating, then you have to establish that spiritual connection. I believe in the beginning.
yeah,
Because
that
I
goes back
believe,
to
like I
how
said,
much you care for a person. If you
see,
don't
I
care for a
believe
person, you don't care how they feel.
we play too much, or we abide by the laws of man too much, and we allow that to govern our relationships, and they are unrealistic laws,
You
in my
know
opinion.
what?
I'm
You
so
remind me of
mad.
someone else that I once knew in a past life. You remind me of someone else that just spoke to God. Just all he wanted to tell the outside world was all about the Bible. And when you saw him out in the
I
real
never,
world,
I never spoke to the. I
he
never.
was
I'm not
cutting up.
speaking.
You remind
See,
me.
but this.
I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying
I'm
that
not even
your
speaking of the
words.
Bible. I'm not a
No, no,
religious person
no,
at
no.
all.
You just said.
We can
You
tell.
just said.
I'm not a
Listen.
religious person.
We can
You
tell.
See, that's
just
how you see
okay.
that you
Okay. I'm
misreading me.
just answering. No, I'm not misreading you. I'm
No,
answering the words that come out of your mouth. I'm not
yeah, but you
misreading
misunderstanding
you.
them. Just
No,
because I
I'm not.
say the laws of man,
Marvin,
that don't mean I'm a
Marvin, the one
Bible
thing
believer.
I
I don't
understand, let me
even.
tell you something. The one
Huh?
language I understand, the one language I understand is English. And I do know what words mean. And I
Okay,
do
so
know
I'm
what
not a
the
religious
words that you're
person.
saying mean. So you may infer something behind the words that you're saying, but your words mean this, and you feel like it's saying a different thing. The words that you're using isn't matching your answers that you're giving. You say
Okay,
words, and then I answer them, and then you go, "Oh, that's not what I said," which
I'm
means
not a
you
religious
didn't
person.
understand the words that you said.
I'm not
Okay.
a
Well,
religious person. When
don't speak
I
for
speak
religious
of,
people. Don't speak for
I'm not. I
religious
never said
people.
anything about the Bible. What
Yes.
words have I
Yes,
spoken
you
came
did.
out of the Bible? What words? What have I said out of the Bible? I'm not a religious person. I will tell me what words I
Okay.
said out of the Bible.
I know. Well, Marvin, I knew that. That's why I didn't. You remember in the beginning when you asked me what I was looking for? I said intelligence and a nice
Yeah,
smile because I
yeah,
want to be able to have a conversation with my mate. And
no doubt.
if he's intelligent enough to understand me and I to understand him, we could build other things. I
No
could
doubt, no
say
doubt.
what I want in a relationship. I could say what our next step could be. I could hear what he wants. I could hear what his next step is. But I'm not bringing my trust to no pretty smile. Nuh-uh. That's something that
So
comes later. That's something that
So
comes later. I'd like him to come along with a little bit of intelligence so we can have a little conversation
we are
and
all
take this walk. Okay?
we are all very different in what we are looking for and what we
Nah,
will accept.
I'm looking
I'm
for some
not
pretty
going to
tools.
change. I got the toes, boo.
You're
I
gonna get a lot of
got the
those. Don't
toes.
worry.
But yeah, you can't play me. No. So anyway, let's lighten this thing up a little bit. Let's do some trivia. Who's down for some trivia? Anybody? Get your Google fingers ready.
Can I
Ah,
have a
We
5 minute
we
break,
about to
please? I
go
need
through
a
this.
I need a 5 minute break. Can I please take a 5 minute break? Oh
You
my
take a
god.
break. I'm gonna go ahead and do
I
this
think I know what that
trivia.
means. Yeah, she been drinking water.
So, year? What year was the first Valentine's Day celebrated? Because we gonna heat it up in here over this love stuff. When was the
Ah,
first Valentine's Day celebrated? What year was that? I'll give y'all a minute. First person to answer with accessory from Insatiable Accessories. Let's go. Let's go. First Valentine's Day. What year? You know, I tell you, I tried to choose a light topic. So this wasn't that light. It didn't work out. But it's a good debate. Let me tell you, it's a good debate.
Yeah, no question. I mean,
Because there's
listen,
a lot of people
everybody
out
has an
there that feel
opinion.
like you.
Yeah, no
A
question.
lot of people feel
You
like
know,
you.
yeah, people. I mean, we human beings. We have our opinions. You know, we gonna feel the way we feel. I'm just
Yeah, but
honest. I'm just
bottom
honest
line
about
is,
mine.
no, I don't do those mistakes. Got
Huh?
messed up.
Say, say that again.
I said the bottom line is I don't do those mistakes. So for me, it. So Renee said the year 496.
1496.
496. Renee, you are correct. Congratulations. Renee takes that one. So
Hey,
everybody
you know
go
what? I
get
want to
your
ask you.
idea. Huh?
Say, hey, D, if you was in a relationship with somebody, right? And y'all broke up right before Valentine's Day, say a couple of months before Valentine's Day, but y'all was still in contact with one another, you know, y'all still remain cool. Would you give that person, if they wasn't with no one and you were with someone, would you get them a gift? Would you be opposed to them to giving you a gift on Valentine's Day, even though y'all not together?
So, okay, not together is one thing, but are y'all doing things together?
Y'all just still cool. Y'all still speak to one another.
No, I said, are you doing things together?
You saying like fucking? You still fucking one another? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, excuse my language. I
It
mean,
is what it is.
um, nah. Let's say y'all just cool. Y'all not having sex, but y'all just got a cool thing going. Y'all
Then no,
just speaking.
no. That's
Nah.
friendship.
Yeah.
A
But y'all have
relationship
something.
without sex is a friendship. Why do you feel obliged to give a gift?
Yes, it's
I
in a
don't.
box. Yellow
I
and
don't
white
agree
box.
with that comment. But yeah,
So you think you should?
no, I don't agree with. If you said a relationship without sex is a friendship. I don't agree with that. But that's another topic. We
Oh,
got to say
here we
that for
go. I
another.
can't wait. So what is, if it's not a friendship, what is a relationship without sex?
It's a relationship. A relationship is not based on sex. A relationship is not totally based on sex.
So then there's
I mean,
intimacy.
that's part of the relationship. But the relationship, just because you're not having sex with a person, I mean, you just friends. I mean, you could be in a relationship with a. If I could be in a relationship with a woman and care about a lover, and it don't be based on sex, and we say, I know a lot of women that don't have sex for men for a few months in a relationship. Does that mean they don't have they not in a
We are
relationship?
delving into something else. Let me get to the comment right here.
Uh,
I clearly understand
White and yellow.
reality. We are not perfect, yet we strive for perfection. And throughout the process of getting there, things are prone to happen. Either you accept it as a reality, or caught up in false hope, pretending things will be perfect. To avoid disappointment, hurt, know what to expect, hindsight, due to moments of weakness
Look in the
and
bag.
vulnerability.
It's a silver thing.
So she's kind of taken to your feelings that things happen and nobody's perfect, and it's up
No
to you
doubt.
to accept. So yeah, but for me, no. Anyhow,
Yeah, I agree with it. That was a big up. Who said that?
and that.
Who was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was that piece.
So
She's a
Tracy is
realist.
asking you, Marvin, what is a relationship? Because
A relationship.
remember the question you asked.
A relationship is something.
Is if you broke up with somebody. If you broke up.
Okay. Yeah, y'all broken up. Y'all no longer together, but y'all still friendly with one another. Y'all still speak. Y'all still have feelings for one another.
Is that a friendship?
Yeah, I'm saying y'all still speak. Y'all speak. So you talking about the Valentine's Day gift or the sex?
You said if you broke up with
Can you bring the
somebody,
late Julys?
should you feel like you should still give them a gift if you're
I'm not saying that.
with them anymore? And I said,
Yeah.
if you're not in a relationship, it's a friendship. So why feel obliged to give a gift? And then you said you could be in a relationship without there being sex. Which is it? Is it a relationship or is it not a relationship? What's a relationship?
What I'm saying, no, the point of sex being in the consummation of a relationship, I don't believe. I'm saying I know women that don't have sex with men for months, and they call themselves in a relationship. They're in a relationship.
Okay, but we're not talking about that. We're just talking about if you broke up with somebody, whether it was sex or no sex. You broke up.
Yeah, y'all no longer having sex, but y'all still cool. It's still a relationship. Y'all cool.
So it's not a friendship relationship. It's a what kind of relationship would you call it?
It's a friendship. I thought you call it friendship,
right? It's a friendship. So
but I'm saying I'm saying I can have sex with her and still we haven't established that we can have sex, but so you saying if we just have sex on the side, this out there, a booty call, then we in a relationship?
Marvin,
I'm asking you. If we have sex, if we broken up, and one day out of the blue, you call me up and say, "What you doing?" And I go,
Marvin,
"Nothing."
I just said, okay, y'all broke up. No relationship. Y'all broke up. Relationship done. Yeah. And then I said, you said, should you get a person a gift? I said, well, it depends. Are you doing stuff with them, but y'all still having sex? And you was like, no, that's a friendship. You said, no, it's a relationship. You double talking yourself. Which is it?
No, what I'm saying is, you said it like if you having sex, then okay, give the gift. I'm saying, why should sex be the end all be all, and whether or not you give a gift to the person on Valentine's Day?
Because it's not. If we're talking friendships, and you feel to give,
but you can still be friends and having sex. Well, see, that's what we think differently. I'm saying.
So Marvin fucking all his friends. You fucking your friends? Which is it?
You losing me on this.
Because if you give to friends, I want a gift. If you're giving
listen, what I'm saying.
Friends,
listen,
I don't get a gift. Which is you want to know if I'm getting
you using. Gift. Listen, what I'm saying. Hear me out, please. Let's move on. Let's move.
Am I getting a gift?
Listen, if we had, we're gonna move on.
I just want to know: do I have to give up something to give a gift? Because I can buy my own gift. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, all I'm saying, if you was in a relationship with somebody and y'all still cool, I don't see. I'm just asking if would it be okay to give somebody a gift? I'm just asking.
Give a gift to anybody you want to give. Friends, sexual partners, it's up to you. But Marvin, I feel like you want to be giving a lot of gifts.
I was just asking a question. If you were in a relationship with somebody and y'all broke up 2 months before Valentine's Day, would it be awkward to accept a gift from that man? If you were in a relationship, that's what I'm asking you. You making it a bigger.
You asking me personally?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I asked.
I thought you
don't say, if we fucking, if we doing this, just answer the question.
Okay, if you asking me personally, would I accept a gift from somebody that I broke up with?
Yeah. 2 months before that. I'm not saying a year, 3 years. I'm saying y'all still fresh out of the relationship, but y'all still speak.
Okay, so we're on good terms. We're on good
Yeah,
terms. If my friend wanted to
yeah.
give me a gift, then yeah, I would accept it. That's
Okay,
my friend. That's what I consider him, my friend.
okay. All right, all right. I'm just wondering.
Because,
All right,
I thought we were talking about in general. I'm like, oh my God, Marvin got so many gifts to give.
stop it, man. Listen here. Y'all got me all
You know
thinking.
we messing with you tonight, Marvin. We
I
messing
know,
with you.
I know. I'm the
Tracy said she
realist.
gonna play salt and pepper for you. Let's talk about sex.
No question. Ain't nothing wrong with sex. Sex is a beautiful thing.
So Patrice said, has Marvin ever been? Oh, have you ever been in love, Marvin? Not in
Oh
love.
yeah,
Have you ever been in love? And
yeah.
can you define what love means?
Love is when I don't know if you can really define love. I don't know, but I know I know I was in a relationship where I I was she was driving me, when you like where is she type, when things is going crazy. It's hard to even talk about it. Like, but yeah, I've been in love. You know what love feels when you waiting by the
Don't
phone
mind
for her
me.
to call.
Business line. I'm sorry. I'm listening though. Business line. Speak your piece.
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, but yeah, you know what love is. I haven't
Oh, my bad. I didn't
been
even
in
see you.
that.
I didn't see. Hold on. Okay. I didn't even see that.
I haven't been in love in many years. It's been many years since I've been in love. But I'm not afraid to love. I'm not afraid to be in love
Okay.
because I'm not
Because
afraid of the
you're gonna
feeling.
take that leap of faith.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not afraid to give in a relationship and take the chance of being hurt. If that, if that what comes of it. Because you build from it. Like I was going to say, you break your leg and you heal, that legs becomes even stronger. That bone gets even thicker. So it's like when your heart breaks. Your heart breaks, it heals, it gets even stronger.
You cannot truly love unless you completely open your heart. I do agree. We could
That's
agree
a
on
fact.
that. So let's see what are the other comments. She about to play salt and pepper for you. Toya said let's move on. So
What's the
all right. We've been out here for a minute. Next trivia question. Name one once we gonna get in somebody else's chair. Ooh, this is a personal one to me right here. Who invented the black hair relaxer? Y'all know. I need my
say that again?
crack. Who invented the black hair relaxer? Black people's hair relaxer.
Oh,
Destiny keep leaving us. Come back to the stream. Who invented the black hair relaxer? I need my creamy crack.
hmm.
I love this person right here. Ah, okay.
What happened? Where you were? What happened? You know you disappeared, right, D? Darlene, you still there? Okay, I guess it's just me. Where did everybody go? All right, if y'all waiting on me to go into a song or something, you got the wrong show.
I left my old damn broadcast trying to
Yeah,
get
I'm
this
saying
girl back in here. I'm
I'm
like, what
about to
the
start
heck?
singing. I was about to start singing. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, all right, I gotta sing now. I'm over here by
Listen,
myself.
you had to
Sorry, I
lead
came
the
back, but
way,
my mic
bruh.
and my mic wasn't working. So
Yeah,
I
I
had
was
to.
I was all by myself. I was about to go into a
Okay,
tune. You know, shit.
let me get back to who answered the question. Who invented the black hair relaxer? And that said, Walker. That is not what I have. Tracy said Garrett August. Morgan, you got it, Tracy. Congratulations, Tracy. You won that one.
Who was it that invented the hit line?
Um, Garrett or
I want to
Gustin
know. I want to know.
Morgan.
You know what I want to know? Who invented the Jerry curl? This is
I
a.
didn't look that one up.
I
I
want to know
don't
who
want
the
to
fuck
remember
did
the
that.
Jerry curl.
Now I'm
They
saying, who
had
the
some
hell did
greasy
that?
couches.
Yeah, there's a lot of bald headed motherfuckers around because of the Jerry curl.
Woo!
Jerry
Okay,
curl took a lot of hair out.
next trivia question.
Who invented the Jerry curl?
Okay, listen, I don't have that one written down, but we'll do that next. Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. Next one, we gonna give somebody else a chance. This is not even Black history, but it's interesting. You know what? Let's skip that.
Jerry curl is part of Black history. You try to
No,
hide.
I'm talking about my own question. Who invented false eyelashes?
Why all these questions are women questions?
I'm sorry, they were things that mattered to me. I didn't know what
Okay.
they mattered to me.
I'm all ready to answer something. I'm like, all right, this ain't me.
All right, all
It don't
right.
fool you.
I'm
Nah,
gonna
I'm
give
just
y'all
fucking with
more cultural question.
you. Nah, I'm playing with you. I'm playing with
I'm gonna do something that makes more sense.
you. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
I know you. Okay. Who invented false eyelashes? That was an interesting one. Um, a statement that somebody said made me look that up. I think it was Destiny said.
What did I say?
Toya came through with Ann Taylor. Toya, you are correct. Congratulations, Toya. She came through first.
And tell her.
Congratulations. No,
Don't
remember,
she
I
do
think it
clothes?
was, huh?
She do clothes, and tell her.
No,
Don't she
this
do
is somebody
clothes?
from Canada. This is a
Yes,
different
she
Ann
does.
Taylor from
Yes, she
Canada
does.
who invented
Huh?
the false eyelashes
Oh,
back in
okay.
1911.
All right. All right.
It's just
And
a
Taylor
fun
does
fact,
close.
that's all. So y'all leave me for the technical
So
issues and get some
I
questions.
got one for the females. I want y'all to look this up. Who invented the first nail salon? When was the first nail salon?
The hell if I know. The hell. You got to know the answer if you're going to ask the question.
I
Exactly.
thought
And
I want to know.
I actually know the answer.
Google it. I don't know.
I think it was the Koreans, right?
No,
The Koreans.
No.
no, it
It
wasn't
was
the
in New York
Koreans
though,
that invented it.
What's the
but it
answer?
was in New York.
Someone went to Korea, had their nails
Okay.
done, some Hollywood person, realized that when she came back, she wanted the same things. So she invited
So Koreans,
Koreans.
yeah. Okay.
No, they didn't invent it because way back in the day.
Uh-huh.
How far are we going back?
I'll
How
go
far do you
go.
want to go back?
I
Because
want to
no,
get to the rest of my
no,
questions,
we
so
didn't
not that
know.
damn far.
Okay, so
Y'all said the
I know of
prostitute
at
to stop the
least,
semen for going.
I
That's
know
what
of at
made me
least the
ask the question.
Chinese. I know he's the one that's asking the questions, so I'm telling him. I know
I'm a
of at least
told
the
I like
Chinese.
pretty feet, so I was a question I want to ask. So go ahead, Destiny. Finish up.
You don't really want to answer, Marvin, but
Come
you can
on,
find out after
Destiny.
you Google.
We just making
Destiny, come
jokes.
on.
Go ahead.
Listen,
We just
I'm just
making
trying
jokes.
to enjoy my late July chips.
I'm
Okay.
done.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
So what year? Go ahead. All right, she don't want to answer.
All right, here we go. This is a quote from somebody that I think we all respect and admire. Who said, only once in your life you truly find
I don't know what it is.
someone? A famous
Only once in
quote.
your life.
Only once in
Jerry?
your life you truly find someone. Meaning no matter how many people you've been with, you have only one true love. Who said only once in your life you truly find someone? I'm gonna give y'all a minute for that one. Let me see what y'all came up with. Toya said Mary Cobb. No. Y'all still talking
Maya
about the
Angelou?
prostitute and the eyelashes. That's what made me ask the question, but that was actually a false fact.
What?
Maya Angelou?
No,
Read a book.
not Maya Angelou. Bob Marley is correct. It's Bob Marley.
Okay.
Bob Marley.
That
Bob
was one of
Marley
his
had
famous
so
quotes.
many one true loves.
Right. So he didn't say he really believed it now.
Okay.
Nah,
So
why you say that? He had that one true love.
oh, let's not get Marvin started. Never mind. Sorry. Next question. Okay. All right. Give somebody else a chance. Let's go. Get them fingers ready. Who invented the ironing board? Who invented the ironing boards? We have to go out there with these wrinkled ass clothes. Who invented the ironing board? These are things I would have never known. These are fun facts. Not yet. Almost, honey.
But can I ask your audience,
And that said, one love.
audience,
Woo! Bob Marley had a lot of one loves.
for
He
the
only had
women
a
in the
one true love.
audience, excuse
Right?
me,
Only one was true.
Yeah.
Sarah Boone is correct.
who?
Sarah Boone
For what?
invented the ironing board.
Oh.
Fun fact. And that's a black man. It was actually a black woman. So Tracy takes that one. Tracy is on the move. Y'all fingers need to move fast because Tracy is on it. I got
No,
one more
Trey.
for y'all before we get out of here. All right, here we go. Get the figures ready. Who invented the automatic elevator? Automatic elevator. Come on, fast fingers, fast fingers.
Okay.
Stacey eating my favorite damn chips over there. I
gotta
yet.
set it aside because Marvin started talking, and then I had to have my calm down, and now my calm down is
I'm getting
making
your
me
pressure up.
Yo,
I got a pressure up. Uh-oh.
and that's in a black man. You are correct in that. I should give it to you just because.
It's a black man. Okay.
Right. So Renee said Alexander Miles. Yes, Renee. Congratulations.
So I'm just over here.
So Renee takes that one. So congratulations, Renee, Tracy, and Toya. You guys took the trivia tonight. Y'all know how it go. Credit towards y'all bills. You know how to bring the energy and shift it.
Okay.
Because we all want to kill my friend Marvin. So let's woosah.
No, I wouldn't kill him.
I still
I don't
love
want to
you,
kill him.
Marvin.
I wouldn't have sex with him with your vagina.
You
It is
know
what
what?
it is.
You know what? I am tired of you throwing my vagina out there for everything. Whenever it's time to figure out something, my vagina gets thrown out there.
Girl, because you know.
Yours still works. It still works.
All right. You know
Yeah,
I got
crazy.
the patience to put my own vagina out there.
Yeah,
I don't have the
crazy.
patience for that.
I'm
I
done.
would never make it through 2 minutes of conversation with Marvin. So I gotta send somebody's vagina. He said mine.
Oh,
My
me.
vagina would have been done. You know my vagina don't have no manners. She just get up and walk away. She don't say nothing. Walk away. So
but
I
you
gotta
see
send
mine.
somebody who's sensible.
You see, mine would be like, well, maybe he doesn't mean it like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to send
Yeah.
optimistic.
Yeah. Talk nice to
Personally,
me.
if I was
Talk
given a
nice.
choice, I wouldn't send yours either.
Oh man,
I'm
where are we going? Where are we going here?
I don't know, but my vagina is always out there. I don't know where the hell we go.
Oh
Damn
my
it.
God.
Anyway,
Okay,
put
yeah,
my
let's
vagina back. Sit.
let's bring it back.
Sit.
Yeah,
Okay. Under control. Under control.
peace.
Okay.
Get in control.
All right. So anyway, good conversation, y'all. I love the debate.
It was fun.
I love
It was
the
fun.
debate. We'll go back into it, but I guess the
Yeah, we have-
bottom line of it all is that everybody has their own definition of a good quality in the mate. You just have to find the person that matches your beliefs, right?
Yeah, I close it by saying, you have to trust and believe in the relationship in order to make it work. If that's what you believe,
Oh, so you
if
done?
y'all
All
both
right,
do,
Marvin, I'll see you.
if that's what y'all both do.
I have a question. My question is, though, this is my follow-up question to your question, darling.
Mm-hmm.
For the people in the audience, do you believe that your true mate, or the person that you want to be with, do you believe that person's out there for you to eventually meet one day?
if you're not already in a relationship. This is for the single women and men, if there's single men up here.
Yes, I do. I do believe that my true mate is out there. I may be waiting for his wife to die, but I'm patient. I'm patient. I'm not gonna go and tear up nobody's marriage, because we know all the good men are taken. Let's be honest here. Gotta wait your turn. I'm patient. He out there somewhere. Marvin.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not saying anything.
What does everybody else think?
I'm done.
No, she said, do you believe your true mate is out there? So your mate is different than from what we're looking at. Do you believe your true mate is out there, Marvin?
I think you limit yourself. I don't know. I mean, it's somebody out there for everybody. So I don't believe in setting like a limit. I don't know.
I'm
it feels like a
sorry.
limitation.
Tracy said Marvin getting off because he got to go get some.
Checking my WhatsApp.
Oh, Tracy said, hopefully, yes, before she turns 80, her true mate is going to be out. They're going to die together. I'm with you, Tracy. I'm with you.
All right.
And then has her soulmate. Oh, congratulations, Annette.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Yeah, it's good to believe.
Congratulations.
But I do think
he might
we gotta change.
Life. You might have to go searching for him. Yeah, I'm tired of searching. I'm lazy. My knee hurts.
Girl, I'm busy eating my late July chips. I ain't got
and
that's your soulmate.
I want to say this too about women. Y'all gotta change. I'm not saying lower your standards or raise your standards.
No,
but can I finish my point?
No.
Y'all have to start changing. Y'all have to change your ideas of what y'all consider your mate to be, because a lot of times y'all stick to one picture of what y'all want, and y'all never give other guys a chance. And y'all so caught up in this picture of what your mate should be and look like that there's a lot of good dudes out there for you, and you just pass them by because he doesn't fit the picture of what you.
Marvin,
your soul.
how would you know you a man that make mistakes? How would you know?
Because listen, I've talked to plenty of women who said no or I got a man, and they never give a good dude a chance.
So you're good
because they said they have a man. If they already have a man.
No. I'm just using that as an example. I'm just saying women don't see. I mean, there are certain guys that women don't look at. No, listen to what I'm saying. A lot of women look at guys, and if they don't fit that ideal picture of who they dream of, their dream guy, they don't give them a chance. And I'm just saying they need to change the standards and give other dudes a chance if they really, really want to find a soulmate. That's what I'm saying.
If you're looking for your soulmate and your ideal guy, the point is to pass on the other guys until you get to what you want. Because you're looking for what you want.
And that's why you stay. And that's why a lot of women stay
your
single.
ideal guy.
And sometimes those ideals.
Other men.
First of all, let me get to these comments because we did ask the viewers, right? So Tracy said when she finds her mate, she gonna use that damn Gorilla Glue on him. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going no damn where.
Yeah.
Toya said arthritis is your best friend. Done.
Okay, Tracy.
Renee said, Marvin, your sex drive is not going to be there always. You better find love. And that's the realest thing I heard all night.
That's a fact. But the sex is not.
Be able to hit it like
sex.
That. You need love.
But what I'm saying is, sex is not the basis of a relationship. So I'm not. Y'all got me as this sex addict, and that's not even me. I'm saying I'm connecting with women, but I'm not committing. I'm not committing to them. That's all. I'm just connecting with women.
Where you are right now in life. Okay, that's fine. So Tracy said something that Destiny always says, and y'all kill me. She said, listen, I know what I bring to the table, so you better bring more than dick to the table.
That's a fact.
Because I got one of my own in the drawer. I need you to bring more than that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Gotta have standards.
Because I'll take one at the corner store that says, listen, I don't even want to learn your name. Let's just buy us some protection. Right?
And that's Destiny's perfect.
That's it.
But I'm saying,
I don't want you to know where I live. I don't want you to know my real name.
change that
Let us
ideal
do what
picture
we
that you
do.
have of your soulmate, though. You got to change it up,
So
and
let
then
me.
maybe
So
you'll really
okay.
find your soulmate. If you
Marvin,
change that
me
picture,
and you can't have this conversation, bro,
Here we
because I
go.
have been around the
Let
block
me tell you the. Let me tell you the
sometimes.
picture I'm changing.
Okay?
I'm gonna tell you the picture I'm changing because I said
change
in
the
the
picture.
beginning. I said in the beginning that physical attraction matters, right? So we all
Yeah,
have a type that we're physically attracted to.
that's a
I am
fact.
physically attracted to dark skin, nice teeth. That's me. I like big, strong hands, not fat hands. I like those big, veiny hands. Those are my physical attractions. Now, for the good qualities that I'm looking for, it might not come in that package. So
That's what I'm
that's
trying
what
to
I
say.
will change.
Yeah,
I will change the exterior package, but I'm never going to
yeah.
change the values that I'm looking for.
No, nah, you never change the value. I'm not saying lower your standards. I'm saying give dudes a shot that you would normally not give a shot
And
to,
That
I
is
have
because
lowering your standard.
that's
no.
not lowering.
Hold
How's
up.
that lowering your
Giving
standards?
other because you're looking for one ideal person. I'm looking for Marvin.
Physically,
Okay, let me tell
physically.
you. So if I go out there and you're my ideal dude,
Yeah,
and I'm looking for you,
yeah.
Mr. 25-year-old Tim's come up and say to me, "Yo, we ain't got to give no names tonight. We gonna be all about the grown folk." So
I'm,
you don't mind if I give him a play while I'm looking for you then? Because you're saying I should give another guy a chance. Because I'm
oh
gonna
no,
give him
no,
a
no.
play.
But
Go right back
you
in the
lowering
line
your
looking for you.
So
no,
what are
no.
the
But you
standards
lowering
that
your
we're talking
standards
about?
when you do that. When you do that,
What
when
do you
you give a
mean?
dude like that a chance, you lower your standards. I'm saying keep your standards.
Marvin,
I'm
you do
saying,
not.
but the physical standards
All
that
right,
you normally, the physical,
all right, I'm
the
gonna be over
dream
here.
Oh,
guy.
I'm
absolutely.
gonna be over here.
Absolutely. Physical can change. Um,
Yeah,
I
but the other
definitely
standards
I
can stay
like
the same.
taller than me. I do like taller than me, but I have settled for my height. I have. Destiny
Girl, I
gets on
want
me
to
about
settle for
that
these
all
New
the
Balances
time.
over here.
It's surprising that I have not had a Mexican baby because they love me. This is what I'm saying. Not all the time what we're looking for physically.
Exactly.
It
Yeah,
doesn't always
it's the
come through
best.
like that.
Exactly.
So
And we
yes,
all make
but
that.
the
We all
values
do
are
that.
not going to change.
Move out. Say that again.
The values are not going to change.
Yeah, nah.
Okay. We agree on that. So on that note, I think we're going to end this here.
Yeah, why not?
We go
End it on
unless
a
y'all
good
got
note.
something else to say.
Let's
We're
end it
going
on
to
a
kill
good note.
Marvin. We're going to let him come back next time.
Yeah, yeah. Don't, don't hang me. Don't kill me. They only jokes.
Okay. They
They
are
just
the
jokes.
opinions of Marvin Wade and Marvin Wade
Yeah,
only.
yeah.
The
That's a
whole panel
disclaimer.
does not agree.
God damn.
Just saying. Uh,
Yeah.
all right, you guys. So we gonna end it here. Thank you guys for joining in and chatting with us. We gonna forgive Marvin for he know not what he does.
Oh man, the
All righty,
spiritual
so yeah,
activist.
spiritual activist. Yes, sir.
Spiritual activist.
So y'all know I'm gonna be back on tomorrow night doing my little jury thing. That's what I do. Marvin, you want to expand more on what you do? Marvin's a writer, y'all.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah.
writing I'm doing. I got an event coming up. Representing the website I'm part of with my writing group, re/creation.com. Just doing a lot of things. Just trying to get a book out soon. Short stories, mysteries.
So we gonna put that in the
Look for it
comments.
soon. Huh?
We gonna put that in the comments where they can find your
Yeah.
material.
When I write, yeah, and write social commentaries on the website also, re/creation.com. Check it out. I got a lot of um issues I speak of on there. So yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm
All
blessed.
right, and then
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, read some of his work. You're not gonna believe this is the same man who just said all he said right here.
Yes, you will. You believe it.
Anyway, read his work.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
anything you want to say?
I'ma still be over here in this corner watching all of you walk by. I enjoy it.
Y'all know when it
I'ma
catch
still be
Destiny
here
all the
watching
time.
y'all. Huh?
Look, Annette said, "Congrats, brother Marvin." Renee said, "No sex book. You're not allowed to write no sex books."
Listen,
So this
I'm gonna
was
write a matter
fun.
of fact. I think I'm gonna write a book about sex. Yeah,
Oh,
nah,
Lord, Jesus.
nah.
I can't.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, so we
good.
gonna be out. We gonna be back. When we gonna be back, y'all? What do we say? We said monthly. What do we say?
I'll let you make the call. You
We
the
need to be
boss.
back after we let Marvin go.
So we gonna see how it feels.
Today.
We might be back next week. Who knows? We might be back next week.
Yeah,
Marvin,
we
put
do a
your helmet
weekly.
and your vest, please.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I love it. I love it. I
All
speak
right.
the truth.
So good night, everybody. It's hump day. Let's get over this hump. The weekend is almost here. We're going to see you guys back very soon. Thank y'all for tuning in. Catch the replay. Feel free to share it to your pages. It's streaming on my YouTube channel, which is Darlene Insatiable as well, and LinkedIn. You're going to find it wherever platform you are on. So, bless you all. Toya said bi-weekly. It said counseling for dummies. I'm done. I'm getting off here. So, until next time, everybody, we wish you peace.
Power.
And control.
Good night, y'all.
Good night. Good night. Blessings and